Sports Network and Play Fly Sports. Auburn baseball is on the air. Exclusive game day coverage begins with the leadoff show. Now, let's go out to the ballpark.
It's been a knockdown, drag-out series so far between two teams worthy of their top 25 designations. Auburn took the opener Friday 6-2. Vanderbilt won yesterday 8-6. The rubber game is less than 20 minutes away. Hello, everyone. War Eagle, welcome to another afternoon of Auburn Tiger baseball. With Jason Caldwell, I'm Brad Law at Plainsman Park. Patrick Rogers is in our Skyview studios. A pair of right-handers take the mound today. Vanderbilt's Cody Bowker is 2-1 with a sub-2 ERA and just a 125 average against. Auburn sends freshman Christian Chatterton out for his SEC debut. Chat's 2-0 with a 2.66 ERA and a 2.17 average against. It is a spectacular, sunny, warm day on the Plains, and we're thankful you have joined us as the Tigers go for a 7th consecutive winning weekend. We'll talk about it with Butch Thompson after these words from your local Auburn baseball affiliate. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Yellowwood knows that a 5-star backyard is the place to make lasting memories, like roasting marshmallows on a cool fall night. That's it. Turn it nice and slow. Get it toasted all. Oh, no, it's on fire. Oh, this is you want it on fire.
Billboard,
okay,
right? That comes
that's
in.
A choice, I guess. Crunchy. For
Yeah,
5-star
billboard
backyards
into
and
the
the most
interview.
memorable
Okay,
experiences,
just
Yellowwood
We also
brand
need to
pressure
limit
treated
our talk
pie.
back
If it
because
doesn't
we
have
are
that
on
yellow
the
tag,
in-house concourse
you
feed.
don't want it.
Okay, roger that.
You can text me if
Recognized
stuff
by
comes up.
Newsweek as one of America's best maternity care hospitals, East Alabama Health provides comprehensive treatment for mothers and babies throughout Auburn, Opelika, and the East Alabama region. And starting with the 2024 football season, we're pleased to partner with Auburn Athletics to provide a special Aubie blanket to each baby born at our hospital through a program we call Tiger Tots. For all your maternity care needs, trust the experts at East Alabama Health.
You sit in traffic now, but later, there's an ice cold reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. You've earned this rich golden lager with a crisp, refreshing taste. Because you know, all your patience is paid out in gold. You remain calm through honks, bumper to bumper, and people yelling. You are a fighter, and Modelo is your reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. But we're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
Game day coverage of Auburn baseball continues now with our exclusive pregame conversation with head coach Butch Thompson.
A magnificent day to come out and try to win a series today in the SEC. It's what you asked for, a chance to win it on Sunday.
That's right. This thing's about winning series. I think dating back to last year, we're trying to win our 7th weekend series in a row. And so we do have an opportunity to do that today. And, we threw 71% strikes on Friday. I've tried to make this as simple as I can. We threw 58% strikes yesterday. And, they only scored in 2 innings, but we couldn't get out of that 5th inning. You look back at that, and that was a difference in the ball game. But kept battling, got a chance. That was our first top 25 loss to have. I think we're 3-1 now and 1-0 versus top 10. So you start this league, what do you expect? These are good teams. And when you don't perform to one of your primary goals as our pitching staff, we didn't reach that mark yesterday. And, in their 2 scoring innings, they had 4 walks and an error to begin those innings. And that's hard versus a caliber of team like Vanderbilt or anybody else will play for the next 10 weeks. So, but we got a chance to come back out here. And the goal today from a coaching standpoint is to throw, our most strike throwers, understanding these first 2 games, Vanderbilt's hitting a whole conference low, 197. So they're hitting below 200. If we can find a way like understand in college baseball, sometimes you give up one run it's not winning, but it is staying involved. But, if we could have just got out of that inning and give up one or two less runs, we're right there in the ball game. And sometimes when an inning don't start the right way, when somebody's pitching in a little bit of fear or uncertain, they keep making fearful pitches and it winds up creating the big inning. Sometimes you give up a run and you move on to the next frame. And that's the lesson to tell our guys this morning, because I'm like, hey, if they pound the ball all over the yard and earn it today, I'll tip my hat. We got their starter out in the second inning. We got their closer in the ball game in the seventh inning, because after they scored, they didn't score the last four frames. We scored two, tried to draw closer. To their credit, they bring in their closer. And, hey, if he comes back today and throws an inning beat us, I'll tip our hat. But some good things happened yesterday. Murphy, Watts, a couple of guys created some of those zeros down the stretch for us to give us a chance to come back. And you know what? To be a competitive team in this league, you're going to have to come back a couple of times when it's that close at home. So, but a lot of good baseball outside of the one moment of the ball game where they found ourselves not being able to get out of it. Really, we two-strike them to get them game one. They got us caught in an inning. They two-striked us to death, had great at-bats, and you got a really good series tied at 1-1.
That's really well put, and you're in a great big-picture position going into this day. Christian Chatterton maybe coming off his best start a week ago, and it is about that consistency again with him. He certainly hasn't backed away from any moment so far this season.
Yeah, this doesn't feel like a right-left thing to me as a coach. Once Christian hopefully can keep going out there and doing his thing, you're going to see our young guys being put up in the middle of the lineup. They're having some of our best at-bats. Like I said, I told you we'd get to a point where these guys aren't freshmen anymore. They're just having the best at-bats, or Chatterton's had some of our best starts. And if I'm not looking at right-left and I'm not looking at freshman, sophomore, junior, transfer, portal, I'm looking at our highest percentage of strikes today, then you might see Alex Petrovic out there. We worked hard to get Alvarez prepared to help us because of the break times in the running game and his ability to throw strikes. Parker Carlson throws the most strikes on our team, and second is Hetzler. So I think Chatterton, and those are the four guys. I don't think it's complicated. Like, I want to be able to go home tonight and feel like we can continue to move forward and have no regrets. And today feels like a strike percentage opportunity to try to win this series is our best route to go.
A little odd now over the last couple of weeks to prepare to face a right-handed starter from Vanderbilt after 6 lefties in a row.
Yeah, 6 in a row. But the guys handled it good, man. Like I said, we got the guy out in a second. We won Friday. We won Tuesday up in Huntsville. So kind of take this thing a week at a time. But we did a good job with them. Now we're going to see a little bit of maybe not like true sinker. I think we're calling it a sinker, but it has more of the horizontal. Parallel with the ground type, that run, that movement. It's not just sink. And when he throws it up in the zone a little bit, which he'll do, so it's not a true sinker where it's just trying to get in the bottom beneath you. He'll have a little bit up zone, and that ball will run in hard. A lot like Murphy's ball was doing, where he tried to go crowd the hitters a little bit more with some success yesterday. And a hard sweeping slider at times. Right-handed hitters don't need to be chasing it off the plate. Left-handed hitters don't need to be giving up ground and real estate for him to have ownership of the plate. So the lefty's got to stand in there. The righty's going to have to understand where it starts and where it's going to be a ball, because it's pretty hard sweep. But it's that splitting of the plate. It's the right-hander with the run in on you if you're right-handed, and the sweep away with the slider. And we just got to see the ball early. We'll know pretty quick how we are evaluating pitches today.
Can't wait to watch them out there, Coach. Let's go get a series. War Eagle.
War Eagle.
I'm at the movies, asking people if they'll switch seats with me for $574.
Here, take mine.
So what about $574 if you switch your home insurance to Allstate?
Too much work.
Not if you call them. They handle the switching.
Now, that's a plot twist.
Shh. Check Allstate first, and you could save hundreds on quality home insurance today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Not available in every state. Based on the national average annual savings for new home insurance customers surveyed in 2023 who switched to Allstate and reported savings. Savings vary.
It's a great day to get vaccinated. Many children and adults that delayed vaccination during the pandemic are still behind schedule. It is crucial that we take the steps to get everyone back on track with their routine immunizations. Children and teens can still catch up on their vaccinations even if they start late. Make sure you and your family are up to date on all recommended vaccines, including respiratory virus vaccine. Let's all do our part to get back on track. Don't wait. Vaccinate. For more information, visit alabamapublichealth.gov/IMM.
Children's of Alabama is excited to partner with Auburn Baseball because at Auburn, it's about making a difference on and off the field. The team is thrilled to introduce Hits and Sits, where all proceeds will benefit Children's of Alabama. Step up to the plate and sponsor a home game. You can sign up by visiting bc5foundation.org. Choose a game and a strikeout or a hit. It will be echoed beyond Plainsman Park into the lives of families at Children's of Alabama. Sign up today at bc5foundation.org. War Eagle.
This is the story of the one. He's responsible for keeping a leading healthcare facility clean and safe. And he trusts Grainger's high-quality HVAC cleaning and safety products, combined with their world-class supply chain, to consistently deliver, ensuring he's covered inside and out, so he can focus on keeping his facility clean to help protect the health of everyone inside. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The starting lineups are presented by Yellowwood brand pressure treated pine. If it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it.
Let's start with Vanderbilt. The Commodores are 15-4 overall, 1-1 in the SEC. Jacob Humphrey, the right fielder, back in the leadoff spot for a second straight day. Center fielder R.J. Austin bats second. Brody Johnston bats and plays third. The first baseman Riley Nelson is the cleanup hitter. Catcher Colin Barzey bats fifth. And Mac Rose back in as the DH, starting for the second time in the series. He'll bat sixth. Jaden Davis at second base hits seventh. Jonathan Bastine, the shortstop, bats eighth. And rounding out the order, the left fielder, Braden Holcomb. Again for the Commodores, Humphrey, Austin, Johnston, Nelson, Barzey, Rose, Davis, Bastine, and Holcomb. Now for your Auburn Tigers, also 15-4 overall, also 1-1. In SEC play, the lineup for Butch Thompson has Eric Snow at second base leading off, Cooper McMurray at first base batting second. That's when things change. The freshmen are moved up in the order today. Bub Terrell is in left field batting third. The catcher, Chase Freilich, is the cleanup hitter, and Chris Rimbert is in right field and batting fifth. Hitting sixth, the DH, Lucas Steele. Batting seventh at shortstop, it's Derek Fabian. Cade Ballou plays center field today and hits eighth. And batting ninth for the Tigers, playing third base, Eric Guevara. Again for Auburn, Snow, McMurray, Terrell, Freilich, Rimbert, Steele, Fabian, Ballou, and Guevara. We're ready for baseball after this final pregame timeout. Words from your local stations. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Since Auburn Bank opened in 1907, we've been tested by world wars, pandemics, and plenty of troubled times. Through it all, we've not only survived, but thrived by staying true to our core values of sound money management and putting our customers first. And just as surely as more challenges will come, we'll meet them the way we always have, with your confidence and our experience. Auburn Bank, champions of you. Member FDIC, online at auburnbank.com.
Here's a clip from a recent Talking Tigers podcast with Andy Burcham.
Auburn women's golfer Megan Schofield on winning the Leah Rawls Atkins Award.
It has a lot to do with in the classroom, and I think just like leadership and kind of being like an Auburn man or woman. That was my interpretation of it. Just really like exemplifying and like being your best version of yourself for your school. And I felt like I really tried to do that in my 5 years at Auburn, and not because I wanted to win awards. It's just really easy to do that for Auburn. I feel like Auburn gives you so much, and they provided so much for me. I mean, I'm still living here. I really think I could live here for the rest of my life. We just really love it here, and it was a pretty easy thing to do.
A new episode of the Talking Tigers podcast is released every Monday, wherever you listen to podcasts. Like and subscribe to the Talking Tigers podcast, only from the Auburn Sports Network.
The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again.
I hope so, Sam.
We're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their
Sam
mark.
says Jason on cookie duty again.
14 deep to
Well, I hope
16
so.
strong.
At some point.
It's a whole new ball game.
You can't start us. You can't start that.
And it just means more.
Exclusive play-by-play coverage of Auburn baseball is brought to you by the Alabama Department of Public Health. Don't wait. Vaccinate. Protect yourself and others by staying current on all recommended vaccines. Cook's Pest Control, keeping your home and business safe from pests and termites since 1928. And by Alabama Power, proud supporter of the Auburn Tigers. Alabama Power, power for a better Alabama.
Back at Plainsman Park, just a couple of minutes away now from the first pitch. Bub Terrell is in left field. Cade Ballou is in center. Chris Rembert is in right. Along the infield at the corners, Eric Guevara at third, Cooper McMurray at first. Up the middle, it's Derek Fabian at short, Eric Snow at second base. Chase Freilich has started all 3 games of the series. He's back there catching for Christian Chatterton. Chatterton, an impressive freshman start, 2-0, a 2.66 earned run average. 4 starts, 20 and a third innings, 15 hits, 7 runs, 6 of them earned. He's walked 6 and struck out 23, and teams are batting .217 against Christian Chatterton, the freshman out of Brooks High School in Killen. Right-hander, 6 feet tall, 203 pounds. Before we go further, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Auburn Sports Network. .70 degrees, sunny skies. It is breezy. Winds out of the west-southwest, 15 to 20 miles an hour. Temperatures will stay right around the 70, maybe 69 to 71 degree mark throughout our ball game. First pitch weather forecast is brought to you by Blue Moon. When you choose Blue Moon, everything becomes brighter. Every sip of their Belgian-style wheat ales crafted with a Valencia orange peel and coriander. Plus, try the new Blue Moon Light, Blue Moon non-alcoholic. Check your local store for Blue Moon. Made brighter. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Blue Moon Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Jason Caldwell, opportunity for the Tigers here. This is what you want, a chance to win the series on a Sunday at home. Tigers are feeling good today.
Absolutely. And you look at it, I'm just kind of thinking about it going, it's hard to fathom in this day and age of everybody being older. You think about Auburn basketball, everybody being older. There's 4 freshmen on the field today, including your battery, a starting freshman pitcher, a starting freshman catcher. How can Christian Chatterton take a deep breath and settle into this game is going to be really important, because I feel fine about him getting into the game.
Yeah.
These first couple of batters, maybe, can he get the jitters out early? Because this is we talked about it, it's a different feel today than it has been for him.
Top 4 hitters in the lineup for Vanderbilt, really potent. And here's Jacob Humphrey swinging at the first pitch and skying it deep to left field. If it's fair, it's trouble. It is a foul ball. Wow. First pitch swinging, and Humphrey jumped on it, tried to give Vandy a lead on one pitch, but it hooked just foul.
Well, here's the thing about today. The last couple of days, especially yesterday, we saw the wind blowing in. If the ball gets up to left field today, it is gone, because it is 18, 19 miles an hour blowing dead left. And so that ball got airborne. It was a no-doubter. Fortunately, it was a couple of feet foul.
So Humphrey stands back in there after that really long, loud strike. He's batting .426. He does not have a homer this year. The 0-1 to him is fouled back. He waited on the changeup there, had a good read on the speed, but fouled it straight back. And Chatterton quickly out in front, no balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, it's going to be staying down in the zone. That's going to be the key today, because the ball is going to carry, especially, like I said, if you hit it to the left side, it's going to be flying today.
Crowd continues to make their way in. Going to be a good crowd here on a Sunday for sure. Chatterton off the wind is 0-2. Missed low. It looked really good, but it missed low there late. Christopher Griffith calling the balls and strikes. First base umpire Brandon Bennett. Seth Buckminster is at second. And Brandon Cooper, the third base umpire. Chatterton, a ball and 2 strikes. Plants and deals. And misses outside, 2-2.
Yeah, I don't know that if Freilich catches that ball, it's not a strike.
It's close.
And we saw it yesterday.
Yep.
He missed one of those. That one was not that far outside. But that 2-0 pitch is a really good pitch. I mean, the 0-2 pitch, excuse me.
Yeah.
Come back to that now, location, but you got to keep it down.
Last time out against Old Dominion, Chatterton, 5 2/3, 3 hits, 1 unearned run, a walk, and 6 strikeouts. 2-2 pitch. Fastball upstairs, and the count is full. Humphrey's done a good job in this at bat. He
in this series.
Yeah, no, you're right. He's been their second best hitter in the series. He's 2 for 6 with a couple of runs scored.
Also be surprised to see Chatterton come back to the breaking ball here.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a fly ball to center. Threw him a changeup. Ballou is there in a few more steps and to the left. Again, you could see the wind continue to push that on toward left center, and Ballou made the catch for the first out. One down, and R.J. Austin the batter.
That's the key, Chatterton, being able to throw all-speed pitches for strikes. Good start for him, settle in a little bit, and obviously didn't get a whole lot easier with R.J. Austin coming to the plate.
Austin was the leadoff man Friday. Moved into the 2-hole just because Humphrey has played so well. Humphrey was way further down in the order. Austin takes the first pitch breaking ball in for a strike, 0-1. Chatterton is more about location than power and mixing pitches. We've seen him throw the changeup effectively for sure, but he's got a good 12-6 curveball, and he spots the fastball well, the 0-1. Missed down and away with a breaking ball. They are 1-1.
Yeah, and I think we talked about this yesterday. For him, you can't fall in love with all off speed. You got to be able to throw the fastball and show it and make them respect it. And he can get it to the low 90s. He can do those things. He needs to remember that.
Austin 2 for 8 on the weekend. Both of his hits are doubles. The 1-1. Missed downstairs. 2-1. Austin batting .351 for the year. A homer and 17 driven in. We'll get into the SEC scores later in the broadcast, but you have 3 teams going for sweeps today, 2-1. There's a fastball down the middle. That'll even the count at 2-2. LSU vying for a sweep of Missouri, Tennessee trying to sweep Florida, and Texas A&M trying to avoid a sweep against Alabama. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. Top of the first, just underway. Chatterton. Glove to his face, into the wind. The pitch. Fastball hit to short. Fabian on 4 scoots. Grabs it and throws for the second out. A roller to short. Fabian collected it and threw out Austin. 2 up, 2 down. And here's Brody Johnston. Auburn wearing the orange tops, white breeches, navy blue numerals and letters.
I like this Sunday color combo here.
The orange on white. Both teams wearing white pants. Vandy in the black jerseys, white pants, black stripe down the side. Gold numerals and letters and white trim. Black batting helmets for the Commodores. Chatterton goes to work against Johnston. First pitch is an off-speed pitch. Fouled off toward the Vandy dugout. 0-1. Auburn is back at home Tuesday against Alabama State, and then they're on the road for 7 straight. 3 at Kentucky, Montgomery for a game, and then 3 at Georgia. The 0-1 bounced up there. That's a couple of times now. He has spiked a breaking ball a couple of feet in front of the plate. A ball and a strike to Johnston.
Did some of that in warm-ups, too. And I think the focus has been, hey, keep the ball down, keep the ball down. And so, even in warm-ups, even fastballs were down in the zone, and it's okay to be there. Better than up today, especially, like I said, get the ball in the air. It's going to play havoc today.
Brody Johnston, 3 for 9 on the weekend, 2 doubles, 2 runs driven in, 1 run scored for the third baseman. Chatterton's 1-1 pitch. Fastball, waved at and missed. Threw it by him at 91.
I like it. Establish that fastball. And you got all these, he's got 4 pitches. 4 pitches you throw for strikes. But you have to remember to throw that fastball. That was a good pitch.
That effectiveness of the breaking ball, too.
Depends on that. Yeah. Absolutely.
Crowd gets behind Chatterton to the plate. Little ground ball left side. Guevara to his left. Gloves and throws. Got him for the out. Nice play, Eric Guevara. Dominating the routine play. He made that look easy. Chatterton works a 1-2-3. Top of the first. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Vanderbilt, nothing. Auburn coming up next. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Download the new and improved Auburn Game Day app. It's fully customizable to your interests.
On those
with
local
the new
breaks, give
My
it just
Auburn tab.
just a half
Plus, buy
count
tickets, skip
before you
concession
hit
lines, be a
before
part
you
of
hit the
Game
break.
Day giveaways,
That way our
shop the
affiliates
latest
that have
Auburn
board
gear,
ops
and get live
get
in-game
clipped.
scoring. Plus, listen to every broadcast from the Auburn Sports Network, even when multiple games are happening simultaneously on the official mobile app of Auburn Athletics, the Auburn Game Day app. Download it now.
The passion, the tradition, the rivalries. Sirius XM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered. On SEC Radio, there is complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along on the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of Sirius XM free. Subscribe now. See offer details at SiriusXM.com/SEC Sports.
Back at Plainsman Park, nothing doing for Vandy in the top of the first. Auburn gets a crack at Cody Bowker. Defense behind him, Brayton Holcomb is in left, R.J. Austin in center, Jacob Humphrey in right. At third, it's Brody Johnston. Jonathan Vastine has been dynamic at short all weekend for the Commodores. Jaden Davis is second baseman, and Riley Nelson picks it over at first. Catcher for all 3 games, Colin Barzey, and Cody Bowker is the starting pitcher. 55 Bowker, B-O-W, like take a bow, K-E-R. Bowker, 6'1", 212, a junior out of Bowdenheim, Maine. There's no way that I've said that right.
Yeah, no.
It's not Bowdenheim.
I don't know it.
Do you know it?
I have no idea.
You looked at me like you were sure of what it was.
No, I was not.
Okay. So he's out of Maine, and he has done exceptional work this year. Bowker is 2-1 with a 1.89 earned run average, 4 starts, 19 innings, 8 hits, 4 runs, 8 walks, and 28 strikeouts in 19 innings. Opposition batting just 125 against the righty Cody Bowker.
Yeah, Georgetown transfer, and not a basketball transfer from Georgetown, but 3/4 slot right-hander, cutter that can break in on, and so he can pitch to both sides of the plate with a fastball. But this is everything's going to move, and so for Auburn, it's going to be seeing it in the zone. But yeah, he can throw the cutter away and has a kind of one that'll actually run in on the right-hander too.
Bowker off the wind. He delivers, and the first pitch misses outside to Eric Snow. 1 ball, no strikes.
94, though. So he's 94, 95 and has some movement. That's why you see an ERA like that.
With a very sharp slider. Coach Thompson said before the game, watch the break, know where it is early. That fastball missed again outside. It's imperative for Bowker to establish the outside corner with the fastball.
Correct.
That's what gets the chase on the slider.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And, and those 2 pitches have not been bad.
Yeah.
Just missed a hair.
The 2-0. There's the slider, and now it's 3-0. That one landed in the same spot. He has not gotten that call from Christopher Griffith.
Hey,
just
good
yet.
job by Eric Snow, too.
Yeah.
Hey, those pitches are a little bit out of the zone. You're not going to do too much with that. Lay off, and now you're in the 3-0.
Snow looking for his first hit of the weekend. Hit or not, just get on base. 3-0 pitch. Inside, it's a 4-pitch walk to start things in the bottom of the first.
And that was the first one that really missed the zone.
Yeah.
And got away from it a little bit.
He came in. He almost looked like he was just trying to throw a get-me-over fastball for a strike in there.
And
didn't
sometimes when a guy has so much movement,
yeah,
it's hard to even groove one because that ball's that pitch had a foot of run on it probably, and it ran through. Now, Coop, you can look for one in the zone now.
First pitch to Cooper McMurray. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 0-1.
The first time he's shown the slow curve.
Yeah, it's called a sinker, but
that was 77.
Yeah,
that more like a backdoor breaking ball almost.
Right. 0-1 to McMurray. Swing and a miss. Fastball at 92, just a straight heater. McMurray in a hole here, 0-2. McMurray 1 for 7, a walk, a run scored. He's driven in a run this weekend. The shift is on against him. Snow the runner at first. Bowker's 0-2. Swing and a bouncing ball right side. Second baseman goes to second for 1, on to first for the double play. A 4-5-3 double play. It was the third baseman, Johnston, who had moved over in the shift. They put Vastine over near third base. And, boy, it was hit just sharp enough to turn 2. So 4-5-3 double play. And the bases are clear for Bub Terrell. First pitch. Drops low, ball 1. Barzey tried to bring it up. A ball and nothing to count.
That side of the plate down has not been in the strike zone yet.
Bowker works quickly with nobody on base, and that ball's hammered to left center field. Deep into the gap. Terrell will have extra bases. It short hops the wall. Bub to second. He cruises in there with a 2-out stand-up double. Terrell continues to swing a hot bat. He's now 4 for 8 in the series.
Really good at bat. Again, saw the pitch up, didn't try to do too much with it. He's so strong that he could go the other way with that backdoor breaking ball and drove it, a couple of feet from the wall.
Yeah, it's a homer to left.
Absolutely.
But because it was in the canyon, it short hopped the wall. Now here's Chase Fralick, the second of the 3 straight freshmen in the lineup for the Tigers. A hit would mean a run with 2 outs. Play him deep on the right side of the infield. That pitch catches the inside corner for strike 1.
Almost like a changeup. That was 87 miles an hour. So it had a different look to it.
With a good bit of movement. This guy's pitches are moving like crazy. Bowker delivers and misses inside. A ball and a strike.
He has not been able to locate that pitch yet. Yeah. So if you're Chase Fralick, you can be comfortable on looking for something out over the plate because he has not been able to find that side of the plate yet.
Fralick 3 for 7. He's driven in 2 runs on the weekend. Auburn with 6 runs in each of the first 2 games of the series. 1-1 pitch, inside and low, 2-1.
Yeah, glove side has not been there for him. So if you're Fralick, you can look for arm side here and try to. The Bub's swing shows you the way right there. You got a little jet stream to left center field right here.
Bowker off the stretch. Doesn't even look to second, just fires home. It's a fastball that is fouled back. Just a little bit late on the swing. And the count's even to Fralick, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now do what Chase Fralick does, which is protect. You got a lot of room on the left side.
Yeah, Vastine is a couple of steps.
Right fielder is 20 feet on the grass.
2-2. Missed inside, full count. He continues to get,
and it hasn't been
not
there.
getting it. Yeah.
Correct. He is, and it's inside, but it's a couple of inches in.
All right, let's see what Fralick can do with this here. 3-2, 2 outs. A little bit of a head start for Bub at second. Pitch. Oh, he fouled off what is probably ball 4.
It's ball 4. That back foot breaking ball was nasty, though.
Yes, it was. Broke sharply, and Chase, to his credit, got a piece of it.
That's what you wonder here. First base open, a right-hander on deck. Are you going to give in here or make him try to swing at a pitch like that?
Payoff pitch again. Fly ball right field. Humphrey coming on. He's under it. He's got it. And the inning is over. So a big double play ball cost Auburn in that first inning. Tigers, no runs, 1 hit. A double play, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We are through 1, no score in the series finale between Auburn and Vanderbilt. Auburn baseball continues in a moment.
It's a great day to get vaccinated. Many children and adults that delayed vaccination during the pandemic are still behind schedule. It is crucial that we take the steps to get everyone back on track with their routine immunizations. Children and teens can still catch up on their vaccinations even if they start late. Make sure you and your family are up to date on all recommended vaccines, including respiratory virus vaccine. Let's all do our part to get back on track. Don't wait. Vaccinate. For more information, visit alabamapublichealth.gov/IMM.
Children's of Alabama is excited to partner with Auburn Baseball because at Auburn, it's about making a difference on and off the field. The team is thrilled to introduce Hits and Sits, where all proceeds will benefit Children's of Alabama. Step up to the plate and sponsor a home game. You can sign up by visiting bc5foundation.org. Choose a game and a strikeout or a hit. It will be echoed beyond Plainsman Park into the lives of families at Children's of Alabama. Sign up today at bc5foundation.org. War Eagle.
This is Coach Butch Thompson. Back to more baseball on the Auburn Sports Network.
No score as we go to the second inning. Auburn and Vanderbilt in the rubber game of the series. Glad you're with us today. Around the SEC yesterday, Arkansas evened up its series at Ole Miss with a 12-3 win. LSU beat Missouri 7-6. Kentucky topped Georgia 10-7 to even that series. Wait till you hear what's happening today. Tennessee blew out Florida 10-0. South Carolina evened its series with Oklahoma 11-5. Texas A&M lost against Alabama 6-2. Texas and Mississippi State are playing 2 today because their game yesterday was postponed. So, inning number 2, Christian Chatterton. A couple of ground ball outs and a fly out in the first inning. Retired the side in order. Now goes to work against Nelson, Barzy, and Rose. Riley Nelson, the first baseman. First pitch is a fastball right down College Street for strike 1. Left-handed hitting Nelson. 1 for 7 on the weekend. Breaking ball, a little bit high. A ball and a strike. He's hitting .364 for the year. The first 4 hitters in their lineup. .426, .351, .375, .364. There's a drop-off statistically after that. The 1-1. High pop. Left side of the infield. Guevara, Fabian. Fabian takes over and makes the catch. 1 down. So Humphrey got underneath one that he flew to shallow center in the first. Riley Nelson got underneath that one, and that's what you want. Don't let them square it up. Either have them way under it or rolling over the top of it. And they've rolled over the top of a couple of breaking balls. They've got under a couple of changeups so far.
That's what changing speeds, different looks. That's what Chatterton's able to do when he's able to throw those pitches for strikes.
Here's Colin Barzy, the catcher. First pitch to him. Swing and a drive to left. That is deep, and that is over the War Eagle wall. So Colin Barzy hits his second home run of the season. He got a fastball at 89 and sent it out over the War Eagle wall. Up to the fans who are watching from up there. And Vanderbilt draws first blood today. It's 1-0 Commodores.
Yeah. That's it. You guessed right. Guessed fastball, and he was able to get it and got the pitch he was looking for. Didn't miss it.
First pitch, belt high, inner half. Chatterton knew it, too. He grimaced. Landed up there on the second level of the War Eagle wall. Now here's Mac Rose, the designated hitter. First pitch to him misses low, ball 1.
Yeah, fastball, it wasn't fastball, it was location of the fastball. That was it. Inner half, belt high, that's a pitch that most guys are going to make you pay for.
1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss at a high fastball, 1-1. Rose hitting .250 for the year, a homer, 8 RBIs. He's 1 for 6 with a walk and an RBI this weekend. He has struck out a couple of times. 1-1 offering. Breaking ball hit him. Started too far in and kept breaking further. So a home run and a hit batter on back-to-back Vanderbilt players. And here comes Jaden Davis, the second baseman.
And this is now for Chatterton, this limit.
Yep.
Solo home run's fine. You're not going to lose on a solo home run. What you can't do is let them put together an inning.
Well, like yesterday, their runs came in 2 innings.
Absolutely.
3 in the third, 5 in the fifth. And in each of those innings, they got a free base runner on the second batter of the inning. The second batter of each inning walked. There's a fly ball
gone too.
Deep to left. That gets up in the atmosphere. Terrell back to the wall. It is off the wall. And Vandy heading for third. Throw comes in, not in time. It's a stand-up double for Jaden Davis. He went after the first pitch.
Yeah, and another pitch down the middle. He just missed it.
Yep.
Fortunately for Auburn, that wind did not carry that one out of the park. Just a couple of misses, and you can't miss in the heart of the plate. And that's another fastball, almost the same exact spot.
Belt high, inner half. Terrell played that nicely.
Yeah, couldn't have done
off
much
the
more.
wall. It was sky high. Wind pushed it a little bit more. In fact, that might be a fly out on a regular day.
That ball's caught probably maybe where Bub's standing 10
Right.
feet short of the track on a normal day.
Here's Vastine, the very tough shortstop. First pitch to him, breaking ball inside, ball one. Yep, it's about limiting the damage here in the top of the second.
Yeah, quality pitches. And a couple of pitches that were too much over the plate.
Yeah.
You might get away with those against Old Dominion. It's the different world when you get to the SEC play, and so he's going to have to learn to locate those fastballs.
1-0 pitch, changeup.
Throw the changeup.
Swung on and missed.
Really good pitch.
Vastine, 3 homers, 17 RBIs, 237 is average for the year.
And he swung the bat much better than the guy that came into this hitting about 225 or so.
Had a 2-run homer in his first at bat here Friday. 1-1. Missed low. 2 balls and a strike. Vanderbilt scored first Friday. The team that has scored first in the series is 0-2. Auburn will try to keep that trend.
Keep it going.
Runners at second and third and just 1 out right now, and a big hole on the left side for Vastine. The pitch. Fly ball to center. Ballou waits. Makes the catch. Runners tag from second and third. Throw to third was away from the bag. It had enough on it, but it was down the third base line. Guevara had to go retrieve it and therefore couldn't get a tag down on Davis in time. Rose scores on the play, and Vanderbilt leads it 2-0. It's a sac fly for Vastine.
Yeah, good play. K. Blue really gathered himself in that throw just a little bit off.
So it'll bring Holcomb to the plate. Tell you, if the throw is on target
It's
at third
close.
base, he's out.
And it's really close about getting across the plate.
Well, here's Holcomb, number 9 hitter. First pitch down in the dirt, ball 1. Holcomb batting .188 for the year. He was 1 for 2 yesterday. RBI single and 2 walks. Tigers walked him in his first 2 at-bats. 6'5", big, strong, right-handed hitter. Didn't play in Friday's game, started yesterday's game. 1-0 pitch. Fastball, strike at the belt, 1-1. 28 pitches for Chatterton. 2 outs, runner at third. 2 in for Vandy here in the top of the second.
He said limit damage here.
Yeah.
2-0. You feel just fine.
Be in the exact same spot as Friday. 1-1 misses low. 2-1 to the Vandy left fielder. The second inning is presented by Southern Union. 2 runs on 2 hits for the Commodores. New baseball for Chatterton. He works off the right side of the rubber. Runner at third is Davis. And the 2-1 to Holcomb. Breaking ball drops right in there for strike 2.
Really good pitch. Meanwhile, in Nashville, Florida defeated Tennessee, so they won the SEC championship.
So that's final. All right. Florida will likely be a 1 seed.
I think they'll be the 4th 1 seed.
Yeah. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at third. Here's Chatterton. Missed low again, and the count is full. So you go Auburn.
I think Auburn, Duke, Florida, or
Houston,
Florida, Houston. I think, I think they're 3 or 4. Probably Houston 3, Florida 4.
Yeah. Payoff pitch. Inside with a fastball, and he walked him. That is the 3rd time the number 9 hitter has drawn a walk in the last 2 games. It is the 2nd free pass given by Chatterton, a hit batter earlier in the inning that came around to score. In yesterday's game, 3 of Vanderbilt's 8 runs that scored reached by way of walks. And Auburn had a couple of guys score who got on via the walk.
This is down in the zone right here.
Back to the top of the order, Jacob Humphrey, the batter. He flied out to center his first time. 2 runs in feels like a really important. Do they call a balk? What do they call?
They call a ball? I don't know. Oh no, like they gave him time to get into the plate. So basically, don't quick pitch.
Got it. Pitch. Breaking ball hit to right. Back goes Rembert. Still going to the track. Makes the catch up against the wall. Boy, he started to his left and then did a straight right angle back and was still moving toward the wall when he made that catch. The ball had some zip on it, but a terrific catch by Rembert to track it in right field and bring it into the inning. Vanderbilt sent 7 to the plate. The Commodores get a home run from Colin Barzy and a sac fly from Jonathan Vastine. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. We head to the bottom of the second inning. It's 2-0 Vanderbilt. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
For 70 years, Max Credit Union has been more than just a financial institution. We've been a part of your community, your milestones, your dreams. At Max, you're not just a customer. You're a member, a neighbor, a friend. So as we celebrate 70 years of trust, service, and financial growth, we want to say thank you. Thank you for choosing Max, and thank you for letting us be a part of your journey. Max Credit Union, 70 years strong and just getting started. Federally insured by NCUA.
Southeastern Industrial Contractors offers the path to a productive and successful career for hard workers of all ages, especially young people looking to jump straight into the workforce. Southeastern Industrial Contractors is now hiring for great-paying skilled trade positions. Managing partner Derek Harville is a proud Auburn University graduate with deep roots in the community. Give him a call at 334-209-6355 to learn more. Southeastern Industrial Contractors, 334-209-6355.
Well, just like Friday, Vanderbilt got 2 runs in the top of the second. Auburn answered Friday on their way to a Game 1 win in the series. See what the Tigers can put together against Cody Bowker here in the second inning today. Rembert, Steele, and Fabian, the first 3 for Auburn, 5, 6, and 7 in the order. 5 o'clock today, the men's basketball tournament selection special. First pitch is lined to center. Austin started in, now to his left. A step, he makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out in the bottom of the second inning. We expect Auburn to be the overall number 1 seed. I'd frankly, even though I'm not objectively, they deserve the number 1 seed.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's supposed to be a season-long process. If it's a season-long, I don't care what the net rankings say. If it's a season-long process, Auburn's 16-5 in quad 1 wins games. I mean, that's.
Here's Lucas Steele. First pitch fastball down the middle for a strike.
If you're comparing it, Buke is 15-0 in quad 3 and 4. Auburn's 6-0.
Yeah.
That's a massive difference.
0-1 the count to Auburn's DH. The transfer from Samford. Pitch misses high from Bowker, 1-1. So I say all that to say just after 5 o'clock, we'll know for sure if Auburn is the overall 1 and where they will be going. If they are the overall number 1, it would be Lexington, Kentucky. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. And an off-speed pitch, 1-2.
And probably being no matter what you are, you're going to probably be in Lexington anyway. The question is, will you stay in the South to potentially be in Atlanta on week 2?
Yeah, that's the ideal route.
Correct.
As long as you're winning games, go Lexington to Atlanta. 1-2 pitch to Steele. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. It's the first time he's landed the fastball glove side in the game. He strikes out Steele. 2 up, 2 down in the bottom of the second. Those games in Lexington are played Thursday, Saturday. So Auburn's first game in the NCAA tournament would be Thursday. And we would learn the time, I think on Monday. I don't think we learn those tonight. Do we?
I'm not really sure. Maybe late tonight.
Maybe late. In all likelihood, tomorrow. First pitch to Fabian is waved at and missed at a fastball. 0-1.
They've been pretty fastball heavy with Fabian. And for him, can you stay in there and drive the ball the other way? A lot of room in right center for him.
Yeah, right fielder probably 8-9 feet over toward the line. Pitch misses outside. Tried another fastball. Didn't get it there. 1-1 the count. Fabian batting .342. 4 homers officially. He's hit 5. Credit for 4. 23 RBIs. He's 1 for 8 with a double this weekend. 1-1 pitch. Laid off the breaking ball away, and it's 2-1.
This Cody Bowker does not look like a guy that would have been pitching at Georgetown. He's a pretty talented guy right here.
2-1 offering to Fabian. Swing and a fly ball to right. Humphrey is there. He's got it. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Bowker and Vanderbilt. Tigers retired in order in the second through 2. It's 2-0 Vanderbilt. Auburn baseball continues in a moment.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
It's that time of year again, Auburn basketball. And as this year's team makes history, you can catch every second of the historic run at Baumhauer's Victory Grill. With 77 TVs, you won't miss a second of Auburn basketball while enjoying our famous wings, cold beer, and of course, gooey fries. And don't forget Tiger Talk on Thursdays throughout the season, live with Coach Bruce Pearl in-house discussing all things Auburn basketball. Located on 2353 Bent Creek Road off of exit 57 on I-85. War Eagle.
Back to Plainsman Park for more Auburn baseball against Vanderbilt.
Tigers trail 2-0 as we go to the third inning. That second inning was brought to you by Southern Union, and there's a new path to the Plains. Runs through Southern Union State Community College. Move seamlessly to Auburn. Complete a bachelor's degree in selected programs by taking courses at Southern Union and Auburn concurrently at Southern Union's tuition rates. Let Southern Union put you on a path to the Plains. 2, 3, and 4 hitters, Austin, Johnston, and Nelson, due up against Christian Chatterton. Chatterton at 35 pitches through the first 2 innings. Austin grounded out to short his first time. Big right-handed hitter from Atlanta. Stands in there, takes a huge hack at the first pitch, fouls it back to the screen. They have had a lot of success guessing first pitch fastball today. The 2 extra base hits they had last inning, Barzie's homer and Davis's double, came on first pitch fastballs. Now Chatterton to the wind and to the plate. Breaking ball, missed up and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Between innings, several relievers jogged down to the Auburn bullpen. Nobody has started throwing. They just occupying. 1-1 on the way from Chatterton. Fastball through there. Strike 2. 1-2 the count. Did you go peanut butter today?
Peanut butter early. Let's change the vibe of this game with a early cookie run today.
I love it. The 1-2 to Austin. Swing and a miss and an off-speed pitch away. He got the center fielder chasing. And Chatterton picks up his first strikeout of the game.
Already paying off. Good location there, though. You can get ahead in the count. Then you can make them hit your pitch.
Nothing a little sugar, butter, and flour can't
That'll
fix.
work. And peanut butter.
And peanut butter today. Here's Brody Johnston, the third baseman. He bounced out to third appropriately his first time. First pitch to him. Breaking ball down and away, 1-0. And now has Vanderbilt with their aggressiveness on first pitch fastballs. Have they changed the cadence a little bit? Have they taken Chatterton away from throwing a first pitch fastball? We'll see going forward. 1-0 is lined straight to the first baseman, McMurray. Got it in on the hands, about a 3/4 swing and a soft liner right out to McMurray at first for out number 2.
And that's the thing. They jump on fastball. They jump on fastball. Then you make them try to stay back on the off-speed stuff. And he's got a changeup. He's got a breaking ball. And so we talked about this a couple times before. Pitching backwards. You can pitch backwards if you're Christian Chatterton because you have more than one pitch.
Yep.
And so he can pitch backwards a little bit and throw breaking balls and fastball counts and vice versa.
Riley Nelson popped up to short his first time. First pitch. Breaking ball, low. A ball and nothing the count. couple of unique batting stances on this Vandy team. Nelson's the guy that does a full, looks like he's doing a lunge.
Old school O to B McDowell. I don't know.
A lot of people, I'm sure, know. 1-0. Fastball popped up, left side, foul ground. That'll slice on out of play into the Tiger terrace. Heads up. That may have gone beyond the terrace. I think the wind pushed that beyond the terrace. And youngsters go scramble for it. 1-1 the count to Nelson. Outfield, pretty much straight away. Terrell backs up a step or two. 1-1 pitch. Fastball fouled back to the screen. And it's 1-2. He's gotten ahead with a fastball.
Well, there you go. So 1-1, you know, that might be a breaking ball count. It becomes a fastball count. Now you go 1-2, and now I still think you come back to the breaking ball here, but this may be, you don't normally go change, maybe backdoor breaking ball here, but I do think off speed.
Few folks in the crowd try to get behind Chatterton with 2 strikes and 2 outs in the inning. The wind and the delivery. Swing and a line drive into right field. Base hit. He hit it over the shift. He stayed back on a changeup.
And it was up. Yep. That's the difference there, where location was on that pitch. And Chatterton, you know, he shook off Freilich there. So Freilich wanted another pitch, but that ball is way too much of the plate and over the middle.
Nelson did a good job to stay back on it. Boy, it's hard to do.
I say, sometimes you get beat on that. He had him fooled, and he hit it in the perfect spot.
So here's Barzy, the catcher, who homered last inning. Pitch. Missed down and away. 1-0 the count. He jumped on a first pitch fastball last inning. Sent it out over the War Eagle wall. 2-0 Vandy. We're in the top of the third. Chatterton delivers. Curveball in there. Strike 1. Just so easy to give up on that pitch as a hitter.
It is. Feels like a little bit more energy, though.
Yeah.
It feels like that Christian's kind of pitching timid right now. And they've hit a couple of balls hard. I think he needs to get back to being that aggressive guy a little bit, though.
The freshman throws over to first. You know, the other guys have had a couple of games. This is his SEC debut.
And you've had to wait for 2 days for it.
So it was the same discussion 4 weeks ago on opening weekend. Everybody else has a couple of games, but for him, it was opening day, 1-1. Another curveball. That one stayed high. 2-1 the count. Two 2-0 Vanderbilt, top of the third. Commodores with 3 hits, Tigers with 1. They have a runner at first. Nelson. 2-1. Missed a little low. 3 balls and a strike. Vandy has not done that much running this weekend. They've not done as much as they have coming into the weekend. It's a credit a little bit to the scout on Auburn and the strong arms behind the plate. 3-1 the count to Barzy. Pitch home. Fastball. Right field fly ball. Rembert giving chase, circling around, diving in foul territory. Can't get there to it.
Yeah. Again, just inexperience in the outfield. That ball gets knocked down by the wind, and he goes back early, but that ball just got absolutely like it ran into a wall. Yeah. Fortunately, it was just on the other side of the foul line.
It goes as a strike because it did fall foul, and now the count's full to Barzy. Rembert getting a lesson out there in right field today.
Had a couple of very difficult plays already. And like I said, look at the wind. I mean, it is blowing to left. So it's, the first one I thought honestly carried much further than I thought it was going to. That one was what I would expect, which is to get knocked down.
All right, here comes the 3-2 pitch. Stretch by Chatterton to the payoff pitch. Curveball, high, ball 4. So Barzy has homered, and now he has walked. And all with 2 outs, a single and a walk, and now 2 on for Mac Rose, who was hit by a pitch last inning. Pitch count starting to climb, too. Chatterton's at 50 pitches here in the 3rd inning. Missed high. 1-0. Rose was at third on Bastein's sacrifice fly last inning. And now here's Everett Tieford, the Auburn pitching coach. He's out to talk it over with his freshman right-hander. Got a freshman battery, freshman in right field, freshman in left field.
I don't think anybody is throwing yet, but I would have somebody getting at least started, even though he hasn't pitched bad, and it's still only 2-0. That's a lot of pitches early on, a lot of stress so far for him. Been people on base, giving up a home run. I mean, it's been a difficult start to this one, even though it's just 2-0.
It's a quick visit. Meeting on the mound is over. Guys go back to their spots, and Coach Tieford, a quick word for Freilich as he goes back behind the plate. It's 2-0 Vanderbilt. Tigers want to keep it right here. Focus on. I just think a lot of that conversation was, look, just focus on the batter here. Get Rose.
That's it. Get this guy out of here. Right? Settle down. Throw the change up for a strike. Get a rollover ground ball and get out of here. I think that's the focus right now.
Not a shift, but they play him to pull, and he grounds one to first. How about that? Beautifully drawn up. McMurray to the bag. Inning over. One pitch after the meeting. You love when that happens. No runs for Vandy. A hit, no errors. They strand two. We head to the bottom of the third inning, still 2-0 Vanderbilt. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Get your game day started with the CB&S Bank Countdown to Tip-Off on the Auburn Sports Network. 30 minutes before each Auburn basketball game. Get a breakdown of the matchups, player profiles, a 60-second scout of the opponent, SEC report, and our exclusive pregame interview with head coach Bruce Pearl. CB&S Bank has been family, community, and financially strong since 1906. The CB&S Bank Countdown to Tip-Off, only on the Auburn Sports Network.
Yellowwood knows that a five-star backyard is the place to make lasting memories, like cookouts, cornhole with friends, ooh, a neighborhood potluck with your wife's pasta salad, the one with the feta, oh, sorry, or taking a nap on your deck in a hammock. Naps are memories. I love naps. For five-star backyards and the most memorable experiences, Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it.
Back at Plainsman Park, Auburn trying to figure out Cody Bowker through 2 innings here. Tigers have 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up. Ballou, Guevara, and Snow. One of the more entertaining features between innings is the Say What feature, where they have one guy with noise-canceling headphones, and the other guy tries to say a phrase, and the guy with headphones tries to repeat the phrase just by reading his lips. Boy, that's funny. They had Ike Irish with the phones on. And Ike is kind of a low-key funny guy anyway. And,
he is.
That was hysterical. That was really good stuff. Come out to the ballpark if you can. And I'll say the Auburn staff does such a good job with game day experience. They're going to keep you engaged in between innings. It's just a really fun game day experience.
And Brad, I know students coming back this afternoon. Auburn City Schools getting off of spring break. Opelika going on to spring break. It's a really good Sunday afternoon crowd.
Yes, it is. All right, Bowker goes to work. First pitch. Nope, it's outside to Cade Ballou, 1-0. Ballou batting .290 on his sophomore season. 2 homers, 8 driven in, looking for his first hit in the series.
Still think there's a 450-foot Cade Ballou home run coming soon.
1-0 pitch. Couldn't stop his swing on a back foot slider. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that's we talked about it. They've done a great job the first 2 days of not swinging at pitches outside the zone.
Yep.
He got a ton of movement, very deceptive, and he's gotten that swing against lefties a couple of times.
Late, swift break, 1-1. Swing and a miss at a fastball. And it's 1-2. I think Cade knew the fastball was coming there.
Yeah, it rides. I mean, this guy's got legit stuff.
Bowker, the 6-foot right-hander, again goes to work. His 1-2 pitch. Fouled back. 92.
That was a pitch to hit right there that Cade missed. A fastball up in the zone. Obviously, it wasn't the 94. Took a little bit off of that one, but that was a hittable pitch right there. And I think you got to look for the breaking ball now again.
He already got one swing and miss with a breaking ball. Let's see if he goes back to it. Here's the 1-2. Ballou swings and grounds one foul off of his foot. Oh, that hurts.
Did it again. I think
it
he did
was
yesterday.
The slider. He did, yeah.
Yeah, that back foot slider and maybe front foot foul ball.
Between the HBPs,
it might have hit his front foot and his left knee at the same.
Sure did.
In a ricochet.
He has taken a beating. Christopher Griffith out there dusting off the pristine home plate. He's given Cade a little extra time to shake it off.
This is one of those at bats, though. Drop one out there somewhere, get a base hit, and give everybody a little energy.
Just underway, bottom of the third. The wind and the 1-2 to Ballou. Swing and a fly ball to left. Holcomb waits for it. Drifts over toward the line, makes the catch, one down. Every out except, well, let's see. There's been one strikeout and a double play ball, but that's one.
A lot of fly balls.
2, 3, 4 fly ball outs for the first 8 batters. Here's Eric Guevara. Guevara 6 for 20 on the season.
Yeah, they got it. It's got to be more line drive, and even the outs they've made earlier these first 2 days.
First pitch to Guevara breaks on the inside corner for strike one.
Yeah, been more line drives to an outfielder. Balls that hit hard. There haven't been a ton of hard hit balls other than Bub today.
Wind in the 0-1 to Guevara. Swing and a pop-up. Shallow center. Back goes Vastine. In comes Austin. The shortstop Vastine makes the grab for the out.
Yeah, way too many of those so far if you're Auburn.
And now back to the top of the order. Let's see what Auburn learned the first time through against Bowker. They'll start their second time against him. Snow walked on 4 pitches in the first. Bats here with nobody on and 2 out in the third. Third inning brought to you by the Vance Law Firm. Phone number is easy to remember. They say dial 3 for me, 334-333-3333. First pitch to Snow. Outside, ball 1.
Second time through. So you see how Auburn can adjust. And now you got to look at him, and it's a different look.
Into the wind, a short wind. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a line drive down the left field line. That's a base hit. That's headed for the left field corner. Snow rounds first. He digs for second. He's cruising in there with a stand-up double. Eric Snow with his 6th double of the season. He's there with 2 outs. First strike he's seen today, and he didn't miss it.
On a breaking ball, stayed down, and I mean, that's a really good job of hitting.
At the knees, just a line drive over the head of Johnston. May have been about, 9 feet in the air. Johnston jumped for it, couldn't quite
had no
get it.
chance. The ball was past him almost before he moved.
So a line drive double, and now here's Cooper McMurray grounded into a double play in his first at bat. And they play him deep. Second baseman is in shallow right field. Pitch popped up, back and out of play, 0-1.
Just get on the board here. You know, that'd be important. You know, like I said, second baseman is playing, I would say, shallow right field, but it's not even really that shallow.
Yeah. There's a hole on the left side. It's not a full shift. They can't do that with Snow at second. Here's a swing and a miss at a fastball, and it's quickly 0-2. McMurray has been behind in the count now in both at bats.
And just find a hole somewhere. That's it right now.
Got a battle with 2 strikes. Beware the slider here. 0-2 pitch to McMurray. Swing and a foul back. Came after him with a fastball rather than the slider. Cooper stayed alive. Still 0-2. Just 38 pitches to this point for Bowker with 2 outs in the third. Both of Auburn's hits have been doubles, but they both come with 2 outs.
Yep, 2 out, nobody on doubles. Can you make it pay?
0-2 to the Auburn first baseman. Upstairs, a ball and 2 strikes. McMurray with 23 RBIs. That's tied with Derek Fabian for the team lead. Tigers trail 2-0 in the third. The 1-2 offering. Here it is. Way outside, 2-2. Very unlikely, highly unlikely that he'll chase out there.
Yeah, he's had success trying to tie him up, and they have pitched fastball in on Cooper McMurray a lot this weekend.
I wonder if this is where they go with the slider after going away a couple in a row. Try to set it up back inside. Pitch clock. He steps off. Bowker stepped off with 1 on the pitch clock.
Yeah,
you get one of those.
If you can catch up to that fastball on the inside, if they bring it back to you and drive it somewhere.
Here's the 2-2. Fastball missed inside. He tried to come back to the inside corner, but missed. And now the count's full.
Hey, good job of battling here.
Yeah.
And now, hey, get a pitch to hit. Because Bub's on deck, he does not want to get him back to the plate right now, the way he's swinging the bats for Coop. But I still wouldn't be shocked to see that backdoor breaking ball right here, something slow on the outside corner.
3-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a foul ball. He came back with a fastball.
Fastball heavy.
I'm shocked we haven't seen the back foot slider.
Yeah.
Shocked. I keep waiting on him to throw that specific pitch to McMurray, but he hasn't yet.
Good job by Coop right now. Just that was a pitch. That was a really good pitch. Just foul that thing off and stay alive. And playing stay alive right now for a reason.
He was down in the count 0-2. He's come back to work at full. Another 3-2 pitch with Snow at second. Bowker deals. And it's fouled away again. He came back with a fastball this time at the knees. He's tried to go high, tried to go low.
Yeah, that's it right there. Just keep fighting them off till you get a pitch you can handle.
This is a kind of at bat can give your team a lot of momentum.
Absolutely. You get a base hit after something like this.
Yep.
And yes, it could be big.
Again, the Vandy right-hander shrugs and deals. And misses low. Ball 4. He didn't miss by much, but he missed low and lost McMurray after being ahead 0-2. Well, Auburn's walks leader does it again. And now runners are first and second with 2 outs for Bub Terrell. The Vanderbilt pitching coach is out to have a word with Bowker. And let's go ahead and check the Yellowwood scoreboard.
There are a couple of softball games masquerading as baseball games, or vice versa.
You got an update on Auburn's next 2 opponents?
Correct.
Jason?
Yes. It is 15-10 Georgia in the bottom of the 6th. And let me see the home run total now. Let's see. Now there was still just 6 home runs. He had 6 home runs the first 4 innings. Now it's still 6, but there have been 25 runs scored in 6 innings.
My goodness. Meanwhile, Tennessee completes the sweep of Florida in Knoxville. Volunteers win today 7-4 on the Yellowwood scoreboard. LSU leads Missouri 8-3. They're in the bottom of the 4th in Baton Rouge. Tigers looking for the sweep. Here's Bub Terrell. Terrell doubled to left his first time. He swings at the first pitch here and lifts it foul to the left, 0-1.
Yeah, I think that was the thing. Probably go out and talk to him, say, look, that guy hit a breaking ball the other way. So you saw a fastball first pitch there and a little bit behind. But again, second time through, much better at bats by Auburn.
The 0-1 to Bub. Swinging a line drive up the middle. That's a base hit. Snow rounds third. He is waved home. The throw goes into third to keep McMurray at second. It's an RBI single for Bub Terrell. His second hit of the game gets Auburn on the board. It's 2-1 Vanderbilt.
That is just another professional job of hitting by a true freshman there. At 93 miles an hour, takes it the other way, line drive, and man, that's a good swing. Almost an inside out. That ball is on the inside half, and he kind of inside outs it into left center, and 2 out, nobody on. Sometimes the most dangerous thing for a college pitcher.
Here's Chase Freilich with runners at first and second. Auburn's 3rd straight batter to reach after 2 were out. Freilich now tries to make it 4, and he takes ball 1 low.
What else you've done, too, is start to creep the pitch count up for a guy that had not thrown very many pitches the first 2 innings.
He's at 47. Holds the ball behind him in his bare hand. Now puts it in his glove. Set at the belt. 1-0 pitch to Freilich. Breaking ball hit in the air, left side, up the line. It will be pushed foul. Drops in foul ground on the brown turf. Evens the count to the Auburn catcher at a ball and a strike. Freilich flew out to right field his first time. The Auburn catcher 3 for 8 on the weekend. He's driven in a couple of runs. He scored 3 times. Batting cleanup for, I think, the first time this year. Another base hit would push that average back around 400. Among the top hitting freshmen in America. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a foul back. Pass ball up and a little out, and he fouled it back to the net. And now the count of ball and 2 strikes.
The last time he got out in front of one and just hit a kind of lazy fly ball to right field. This is one where you see it deep, stay back, and he's done a good job of that this season. And there's some room on the left side now. The third baseman's playing deep in the hole, but shortstop deep. There's a little room over there.
Second baseman's in short right again. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a bouncing ball right side. Second baseman waits on it to get to the grass. The throw nearly pulled the first baseman off the bag, but Nelson able to stay on, and that ends the inning. So Freilich bounces out to second for out number 3, but Auburn gets on the board. Tigers are fighting back. A run on 2 hits and a walk, no errors, and 2 left on base. We've played 3 at Plainsman Park. Our new score, Vanderbilt 2, Auburn 1. Auburn baseball continues in a moment.
Still getting around to that fix on your car? You got this. On eBay, you'll find millions of parts guaranteed to fit. Doesn't matter if it's a major engine repair or your first time swapping your windshield wipers. eBay has that part you need, ready to click perfectly into place for changes big and small. Loud or quiet, find all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. But you already know that. eBay. Things, people, love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
Back to Plainsman Park for more Auburn baseball against Vanderbilt.
Rubber game of this series between the Tigers and Commodores. Vandy leads 2-1 as we head to the 4th inning. Bottom third of the order due up against Christian Chatterton. Pretty evenly played game to this point. The difference, a solo homer from Vandy. That's really about the difference. It's 2-1 as we go to the 4th. Jaden Davis will lead it off. Christian Chatterton. So far, 52 pitches. He has not been at that 71% strike bar that Auburn pitchers hit Friday night. 23 balls, 29 strikes.
And that's really been the difference so far. And even the strikes he's thrown were a couple of them were over the heart of the plate, but he's done a good job of battling and staying in there.
Jaden Davis doubled his first time up. First pitch breaking ball, grounded to third. Guevara with a beautiful play. Long throw, got him. Wow, what a play. Guevara on a ground ball sharply down the line. He fielded it with his glove just across the line and then had to absolutely unleash a howitzer across the diamond for the out. What a strong arm on display from Auburn's third baseman.
Just to make the play and
Goodness.
catch the ball was tough enough because it's over the bag. You're going to your right. But the throw, I mean, it wasn't close. It was 6 feet.
Oh, it was a chest-high throw. It was a perfect throw from way across. That's our defensive play of the game as Jonathan Vastine stands in and takes a strike. 0-1 the count. Defensive play of the game is presented by Cook's Pest Control. Don't forget, add pest control to your lineup. From keeping mosquitoes away to protecting against termites, clearing cobwebs, spring cleaning's not done till you call Cook's Pest Control. Swing and a fly ball to left. Terrell back. He is at the wall, and it is gone. It's a home run for Vastine. His second of the weekend, his 4th of the season. Vandy gets the run back.
He's another fastball down the heart of the plate, and that's the opposite field. It's not close, and Vastine might weigh 175 pounds soaking wet. But he got all of it, and for the second time this weekend, put a really good swing on the ball.
And now here's Braden Holcomb. So credit the Commodores. They answer right back after Auburn got a run in the bottom of the third, an opposite field, and again, Chatterton knew it.
You could put the 2 home runs and the double off the wall.
Yep.
You could put in a box that might be 6 inches wide, and they were all in about the exact same spot.
Here's Holcomb, the left fielder. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Got to make this guy swing the bat. He's walked 3 times in the last game plus. Batting average at 188. Has 6 hits on the year, driven in 5 runs. He walked and was stranded in the second inning. Right-handed batter out of Orlando. The pitch to him, breaking ball high, 1-1. Three runs on 4 hits for Vanderbilt. 2 of them solo homers. Bastine has driven in 2 of their 3 runs. 1-1 pitch. Fastball, that is laced to left. That's got a chance. It is over the wall. Line drive home run by Holcomb. Back-to-back homers for Vanderbilt, and they lead it 4-1.
And I'm fairly certain that's another fastball in pretty close to the same spot again. That ball was hit really hard because I thought it was going to be off the wall, and it just kept going.
So back-to-back homers. And to Holcomb's credit, he may only be hitting $188, but he got a high fastball and drove it.
Well, it's a team that had not hit many home runs this weekend, and they have by far been the bigger power threat so far this weekend.
We're in the top of the 4th. Now back to the top of the order. First pitch, a strike on the inside corner to Humphrey. 1 out. Humphrey is flied out twice, once to center, once to right. Pitch. Breaking ball, that's hit high and deep to left.
That's 3 in a row.
And that is off the wall.
That's
off the
about
wall.
As close as you can get.
Ballou gets it in center. Humphrey tries for 3, and he's in there sliding head first. It's a triple for Humphrey. And Auburn's going to have to get things going very quickly in the bullpen.
Yeah, I think it has to go really quick now. That's a bunch of hard hit balls in a row. That ball was hit harder than either one of the 2 home runs was. It's just a matter of where it was hit down the angle wall. And again, 3rd time through the order.
Yep.
And they have basically sat on a couple of fastballs, and that was a breaking ball right there.
So R.J. Austin will be the batter with a runner at 3rd and only 1 out. Parker Carlson, I believe. I think that's 23, loosening up for Auburn in the bullpen. Yep, it is. And here comes Everett Tiefert. So I think we'll see the senior, Parker Carlson. Chatterton gets his first taste of SEC baseball.
I don't know that Carlson's been throwing enough.
Yeah.
He has not been up. I don't know that he's been loose enough to be ready to come in this game.
So they may take as long as they can before Christopher Griffith runs them off the mound. Yeah, there the call is made. They waited as long as they could. Well, it was 2-1 going into the top of the 4th, and then after 1 out, Vastine homered, Holcomb homered, and Humphrey tripled. And Chatterton's first SEC start comes to a close. 3 1/3 innings. Listen, there are worse starts to have. You can certainly take a lot of this and grow moving forward. Parker Carlson is on for Auburn. We'll give you his info on this Cook's Pest Control call to the bullpen.
Welcome back to the Ford F-Series Highlight Show. I've seen a lot of basketball, and I can tell you that to stay on top, you got to adapt, stay focused, and innovate. That's what wins championships. That's how Ford F-150 and the Ford Super Duty stay at the top of the truck game. For 47 consecutive years, Ford F-Series has been America's #1 selling truck because they deliver what you need to win the day. For the latest offers, go to buyfordnow.com or see your local Ford dealer today. Tell them Coach Pearl sent you.
Based on 1977 to 2023 CY industry reported total sales.
Parker Carlson is on for Auburn. Carlson, the senior from Mobile. Veteran right-hander, 6'2", 202. Carlson on the season is 1-1 in 6 appearances. 1-1 with a save and an earned run average of 3.65. 12 and a third innings, 6 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 3 walks, and 17 strikeouts. He's given up a couple of homers. He has 1 wild pitch, and teams are batting 143 against Parker Carlson. So he is the first guy out of the bullpen for Auburn. Christian Chatterton, 4 runs, 6 hits, 2 walks, 1 strikeout in 3 and a third innings. 61 pitches, 37 strikes for Chatterton. So now he's taken his first taste of the SEC, and he'll take that into next weekend in Lexington. Now it's up to Parker Carlson to try to hold Vanderbilt at bay, not just in this 4th inning, but beyond. Tigers would like to get a couple innings out of Parker here this afternoon.
Absolutely, yeah. You got to get a couple. I think now you go 2 innings, 2 innings, 2 innings, an inning, and try to get to the finish line today. Give your offense a chance. But yeah, it's about holding it right now. And obviously, runner on third, less than 2 outs for Auburn. Corners in. R.J. Austin can really fly. Pretty good bunter. See if they try to put something on right here. Parker Carlson can throw the breaking ball and see if he can get him a pop up right here.
Snow in on the edge of the grass, and in fact, the entire infield now comes in with Austin at the plate. First pitch breaking ball missed inside, 1-0. Vanderbilt is known to do some wacky things on the base paths.
And aggressive, running that way. I think we haven't seen them run, but wouldn't be surprised to see a safety squeeze, something like that.
Here's the 1-0 to Austin. Swing and a foul off the end of the bat to the Vandy dugout. It's 1-1. Austin 0 for 2 against Chatterton. He grounded out and struck out. Auburn used Jackson Sanders for an inning yesterday, but he only threw 5 pitches. But a lot of righties expected out of the bullpen today for Auburn. 1-1. Popped up, right side. Will it stay in play?
It's going to stay.
McMurray has a chance to make the play and does in foul territory for a big second out.
All right. We're talking about keeping or grabbing.
Momentum.
This is an opportunity right here to get out of this. You get out of this and keep him stranded at third. You got a chance to grab a little momentum, especially the way you just scored in the last inning.
Yep.
Keep it at 2. Limit damage. That is the key to staying in baseball games.
As potent as this year's offense is, keep it within shouting distance. You give yourself a chance. Here's Brody Johnston, grounds one through the hole, right side and into right field. An RBI single. First pitch swinging. He took one on the inner half, an inside-out swing, and Johnston drives in a run, and it is 5-1 Commodores.
Yeah, just wait on the breaking ball. Drove it through the right side, and that's what we were talking about earlier. You have to establish a fastball. Parker's come in. He's going to be breaking ball heavy, but you got to show him a fastball.
Here's Riley Nelson. 3 runs in the inning. 4 hits so far for the Doors. Now here's Nelson. Nelson a single and a pop out. First pitch to him is a strike, going 1. Vastine, Holcomb, Humphrey. Homer triple. And then Humphrey scored on the Johnston single. 0-1, has to wait. Throw over to first. Tag applied, but Johnston is back. Johnston does not have a stolen base attempt this year. 5-1, Commodores were in the top of the 4th. Stretch by Carlson. And the 0-1 delivery. Ground ball through right side into right field. This is Johnston. He's heading for third. The throw is cut off. They're at the corners with 2 out.
Another breaking ball, and that's it. It can be really, really good, but if they see it over and over again, then they're going to be able to hit it, and that's it. It's up in the zone too. That's a thigh-high breaking ball over the heart of the plate, and you give opportunities for SEC guys to see those pitches, and they're going to make you pay.
So here is Colin Barzy. Barzy is homered and walked. He's the 8th man to bat in the 4th inning. 5-1 Vanderbilt. Tigers trying to get out of the 4th. 2 down. First pitch to the right-handed hitting catcher is a strike.
It's a strike, but that's not where you want to be with that pitch.
It was a high strike.
It was.
Breaking ball.
It was. You got to be down, and I know there's runners on the corners, but if you want to keep throwing that pitch, it has to be down in the zone.
Carlson from the stretch. Throw to first. No tag. Runner back standing. Nelson has 4 stolen bases. Might they try to send him? Coax a throw down and send Johnston. I don't know. It feels like Vanderbilt has the offensive momentum pretty set.
I think they're content to swing the bat right now.
0-1 low, blocked well by Freilich. Good block by the Auburn catcher. 1-1 the count. Both times Vandy, on Barzy's homer, the next 2 guys reached. And then after Vastein's homer, the next 2 guys reached the pitch. Fouled straight back 1 and 2. So they have put at bats. They've stacked back to back to back at bats a couple of times in the game. It allowed them to score twice in the 2nd, 3 times here in the 4th.
Well, I mean, it's been the story of this weekend. They've only scored in 3 or 4 innings, but it's been 2 or 3 or more.
Tigers try to limit it to 3 here in the 4th inning. The 1-2 pitch to Barzy on the way. Breaking ball, ground ball, left side, Fabian Fields. Big hop, throw, got him. No, they call him safe. Oh, they call him safe at first, and Auburn will review it. And surely the play's dead. Yeah, they'll send him back to second base. Fabian went into the hole to get it. Jumped in the air, made the throw to first. McMurray immediately asked for the review. I thought in real time they threw him out, but
I thought it was
Brandon Bennett at first called him safe.
Really, really close.
Throw bounce there.
He's out. Oh, man, it's going to be really close. I'm talking about it's a matter of inches.
Yeah. Is there enough to overturn the call? We get the high first base camera, and
I think he's going to be safe.
I think so too, Jason.
It has to get into the webbing of the glove.
And I think you can see when it hits the back of the glove.
It's in there, but I don't know that it's.
Yeah. Right there.
It's going to be really difficult.
How about this? This is as close of a play as you can get. Replay reviews presented by Jackson Services. Time to review your home's heating and cooling system. Jackson Services can do it. That's comfort you can count on. From quick repairs to energy-saving upgrades, Jackson Services keeps Alabama homes running smoothly year-round. All right, Auburn loses a challenge. The runner is safe. More importantly, Johnston scores on the play. And runners will be at first and second with 2 down after an infield single by Barzy.
And it's
6-1.
And it's the story of baseball. Auburn, you find a way to scratch and claw and score a run in the bottom of the 3rd, and you give up 4 in the top of the 4th. Yep. It just kills you from a momentum standpoint.
6 hits in the inning. Here's Mac Rose. He swings and fouls it back. 0-1 the count. 6-1 Vanderbilt. They have 9 hits in the game. They have 3 straight hits off of Carlson. Left-handed hitting Rose has been hit by a pitch, and he's grounded out to first. Carlson looks to second a couple of times and delivers. There's a strike, fastball down there, 0-2.
That's the pitch. It's down in the zone, hard, got a little late break. That's the pitch that he has to be able to throw, and he hasn't thrown many of those.
Andreas Alvarez is working in the bullpen right now for the Tigers. 0-2. Swing and a fly ball to center. Ballou tracks it, has to go back a few steps at the end and makes the catch. Vanderbilt bats around in the fourth inning. Commodores get 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors, and 2 stranded. We head to the bottom of the fourth inning. 6-1 Vanderbilt. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Get comprehensive coverage of every Auburn basketball game right here on the Auburn Sports Network on the Regions Bank postgame show. Analysis, scores, stats, plus an exclusive interview with head coach Bruce Pearl. Regions Bank is proud to be the official bank of the SEC. Don't go anywhere after the final buzzer. Stay tuned for the Regions Bank postgame show only on the Auburn Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Ford F-Series Highlight Show. I've seen a lot of basketball, and I can tell you that to stay on top, you got to adapt, stay focused, and innovate. That's what wins championships. That's how Ford F-150 and the Ford Super Duty stay at the top of the truck game. For 47 consecutive years, Ford F-Series has been America's #1 selling truck because they deliver what you need to win the day. For the latest offers, go to buyfordnow.com or see your local Ford dealer today. Tell them Coach Pearl sent you.
Based on 1977 to 2023 CY industry reported total sales.
Head to the bottom of the fourth inning. Offense trying to get going against Bowker. It'll be Rembert, Steele, and Fabian due up for Auburn. And Bowker with a long wait in the dugout as Vanderbilt put up 4 runs. They batted around in the top of the fourth, and now for Auburn, imperative, you got to answer with something here in the bottom.
Yeah, and the positive for Auburn is that you saw Vandy's closer yesterday for 3 innings, so
yes.
You're not going to see him again. So you have done your part. Now you got to get to the bullpen now. Auburn made some good swings this second time through. They've had much better approaches, got much better looks at Bowker. Can you keep that going? And again, we talked about it yesterday. Chip away, find a way to chip away. And can you do that now starting in this inning? Hey, again, it feels like it's been a long time. What inning is it?
Fourth inning.
That's it.
Bottom of the fourth.
Two-thirds.
Two-thirds of your at-bats still to go.
Long way to go.
All right, here's Rembert. First pitch to him. Way upstairs, ball 1. And the hope is that Bowker might be a little rusty coming out of the dugout. 51 pitches for the Vandy right-hander. Into the wind, the 1-0. Breaking ball, called strike, 1-1. Rembert hit it well, but lined out to center his first time.
Yeah, first time through, a lot of fly balls. Get it down, line drives here.
1-1 pitch. Breaking ball off the end of the bat, past a diving second baseman, and into right center field. Base hit for Rembert. Good start to the fourth.
That's it. That's the start you're looking for now. Like I said, a couple. Chip away with a couple, get back in this game, and kind of reel them back in now. And you, like I said, got plenty of time to do it.
Yep. All right, here's Lucas Steele. He struck out the first time. He had a whale of a day yesterday. 3 hits, a homer, 4 RBIs. Kind of a breakout power day. He had a couple of hits in Birmingham as well. A couple of weeks ago. First pitch to him misses outside, 1-0.
Looks like we've gone from a gusting wind to very little wind now.
Yeah, the flag's on top of the War Eagle wall, getting a break for the first time all weekend. Here's the 1-0 to Steele. Here it is. Off speed and on the inside corner, 1-1. Steele, a switch hitter. Had a homer and a double from the right side of the plate yesterday. Deep in the left-handed batter's box here against the right-hander. 1-1 pitch. Check swing. Called a strike. 1-2.
Did he call it a swing?
I think Lucas was asking, did I swing at it or was it a strike?
I don't think it was either one.
No, I don't either. But it's called a strike, so he's behind in the count 1-2. Auburn dugout trying to urge him on. Pitch. A check swing at the last moment. Well, that's the definition of a defensive swing.
Well, they said fight, still fight, and yeah, that was almost off the hands.
Yeah.
Literally fighting the pitch.
Yeah, punching at it.
Yes.
A ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out. Rembert at first. Infield is straight away. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with a high fastball. Steele down on strikes for the second time today.
I think Steele had either a question or a comment after the strike on the previous pitch.
So that's the first out of the inning, and here's Derek Fabian. Fabian 0 for 1. He flew out to right field. He's got Rembert at first. The wind picks up again to left. Pitch. Fastball. They throw back in behind Rembert. Try to pick him off at first to no avail. He slides back in safely. Pitch was outside, ball 1 to Fabian.
Up for another big Derek Fabian swing here. That's what you need right now. One swing of the bat gets you right back in this baseball game.
6-1 the score. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch to Fabian. Breaking ball missed inside. It's 2-0. Rembert gets his lead. Pretty good speed at first base and a big hole on the right side if Fabian can go the other way. 2-0 pitch. Fastball, got under it, fouled it away, out of play right side. 2-1. Tigers have been awfully good at answering when teams have scored this year. It was kind of a big early season storyline. There's another throw to first, no tag applied. Alabama State game Tuesday night. That's a 6 o'clock start here at Plainsman Park. 2-1 pitch to Fabian. Swing and a miss. High fastball. 2-2.
I'm predicting we have 2 Auburn-Alabama State matchups in the same week.
Oh, you think Alabama State?
I think that's exactly
could be
what
the 16
I think that's
seed?
exactly what the NCAA committee would do,
Okay.
is to make them play an in-state team.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch. Fabian takes ball 3 outside. And now the count's full. Big pitch here.
You send Rembert here to try to just get a little something going?
Maybe.
I
I don't
Maybe
know.
it's been a little bit more swing and miss this weekend, though.
Yeah. Likely fastball count. 3-2 pitch. Fastball popped up. Back behind the plate. Catcher with an easy play. Second out. And Rembert stays at first. Now 2 down for Cade Ballou.
See, they can keep the 2-out double magic going on. In 3 innings, Auburn said, a couple of 2-out doubles?
2-out double in the first.
Let's have
and
one of
in the
those
third.
with a runner on base this time.
Ballou flied out to left his first time. Cade caught a ball in left field yesterday, turned it into a 7 unassisted double play. First time I'd seen one of those. And we're asking Vanderbilt's folks about it today. The base runner read the ball down.
It kind of looked like he thought he was
Yeah.
surprised.
Ballou takes ball 1 outside. Because I asked him today, I said, did he think there were 2 outs? He goes, no, he read it down.
And it wasn't even close.
He said, when did he realize that he said, cross home plate.
Yeah.
He got all the way
had
to
no
home
clue.
plate.
He never even checked up.
Nope. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Had a home run cut at an off-speed pitch. A ball and a strike to Ballou. Rembert at first after a leadoff single, but there are 2 outs now. Bowker delivers, and there's a ground ball to the second baseman. Scooped off the dirt by Davis. He throws out Ballou, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, 1 left for Auburn. We're through 4, and it's 6-1 Vanderbilt. Auburn baseball continues in a moment.
You've created a comfortable home office. Now let Carrier provide the cash bonus. For a limited time, you can claim up to $1,550 in cool cash rebates on a qualified Carrier home comfort system. There's never been a better time to upgrade to year-round premium comfort and energy savings. Carrier, turn to the experts.
Let's huddle up and make things happen with the only cards for the Plains. The Auburn University Regions Visa Debit Card and prepaid Regions Now card. They're a win for your wallet and a big war eagle, whether you're purchasing stuff for game day or every day. Want to go all in on confidently showing your Tiger pride? Order your card now at regions.com/go Tigers. Regions, official bank of the SEC. Member FDIC. Terms, conditions, and fees apply.
This is Auburn Baseball. Back to more of the Tigers and Commodores.
Inning number 5, and the third pitcher of the day for Auburn is Andreas Alvarez, 5'10", 192, freshman out of Seminole, Florida, Northside Christian High School. No record. This is his 5th appearance, his 2nd in relief thus far this year. 13 2/3 innings and an earned run average of 5.93. He's given up 16 hits, 11 runs, 9 of them earned. He's walked 6, struck out 15. Teams are batting .308 against Andreas Alvarez. He pitched in the midweek against UT Martin. Through 21 pitches, gave up 2 hits in 2 innings. No runs. That was his first relief outing of the year, his only until today. His last start came against UAB, gave up 4 runs on 6 hits in 3 1/3. But Alvarez can give you a couple of innings. If he's on, he could give you more than a couple of innings.
Correct.
If need be.
I
think Tigers probably looking for 2 out of him today.
And I think the key for him, too, is he's a guy that has some off speed and does some things, but he's got a fastball that can be 93, 94. So he's got a little bit more zip to the fastball than anybody that Auburn's thrown today.
Parker Carlson, a run on 3 hits in 2/3 of an inning. No walks or strikeouts. 13 pitches, 11 strikes for Carlson.
Alvarez has been a guy that I think they thought, hey, this guy's going to be pretty good. I think he's been better than they thought he was going to be early on. And threw him in that Tuesday night role, he's going to be more of a weekend presence moving forward.
Freshman right-hander goes to work. First pitch slider down and away. Ball 1 to Jaden Davis. Davis has doubled and grounded to third on a phenomenal play by Guevara that started last inning. 1-0. Fastball fouled away, 1-1.
And there it is. That's 94. So that has a little bit more life than what they've seen so far today.
1 ball, 1 strike. Vandy batted around in the 4th, so it's Davis, Vastine, and Holcomb again in the 5th. There's a fastball down the middle at 94, taken for strike 2. The right-hander, shoulder square to the plate as he begins his wind, is 1-2. Fastball popped up and back out of play. 95 on that one.
Yes.
Righty-righty matchup to start the 5th inning. Alvarez to the plate. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball. Alvarez with his first strikeout to the first batter he faces. For Auburn pitching today, 2nd strikeout. K-Counter presented by Kia of Auburn, where you're always number 1.
Checking in on the next 2 opponents.
Yes.
For the Tigers, Georgia up a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. It's 17-10 in the bottom of the 8th.
Man. Sunday baseball, baby. Auburn is in Lexington next weekend. Here's Jonathan Vastine. First pitch to him, breaking ball on the inside corner, strike 1.
Really good pitch.
Vastine has driven in 2 of Vanderbilt's 6 runs, a sac fly in the 2nd, a solo homer last inning.
This is an experienced guy. Has not played really well to start the year. He's swinging the bat pretty well this weekend. 2
of his 4 homers this weekend. The 0-1 pitch, fastball at the knees, strike 2 on the inside edge, 96. Hello. Infield now into the shift. Almost. Fabian still on the left side of the bag.
Quasi-shift.
Yeah. The 0-2 pitch. Ground ball to Fabian. Gloves and throws, 2 away. Good thing it wasn't the full shift.
Yes.
And he was still to the left of the bag because he grounded it right to him. So here comes Braden Holcomb.
Has been kryptonite this weekend for Auburn pitching from the number 9 spot.
He's walked 3 times, and he homered in his last at bat. So, and he boosted his average 24 points with that home run. He's up to 212 for the year. First pitch, breaking ball, Steve, Reich 1. He has found the high point of the zone and the low point of the zone.
He has. It looks really comfortable for a freshman pitching in his first SEC game.
6-1 Vandy. We're in the top of the 5th. Alvarez winds and fires and bounced it up there, 1-1. Tigers will have 9, 1, and 2 due up in the bottom of the 5th. 6 runs, 9 hits for Vanderbilt. 1 run, 4 hits for Auburn. Alvarez is 1-1. Fastball on the hands, fouled away right side. Get a good jam shot in there on the big 6'5" right-hander. It's 1-2 to Holcomb. Yellowwood scoreboard, Auburn softball trails Texas A&M 2-0. They're in the 5th inning over at Jane B. Moore Field. Now they've gone to the top of the 6th. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Holcomb. In the dirt. 2-2.
Kind of spiked a couple of those breaking balls at this at bat.
Now, do you go back to the fastball here? Or is Holcomb sitting on the fastball?
I think you can go back to it. I think, we saw him hit it inside half. I think that fastball up and away right here is a pretty good spot.
2-2. Jam shot, grounder to first. McMurray fields, throws to the covering Alvarez, and the inning is over.
Yeah, change up, but it was good enough.
3 up, 3 down. Go the Commodores for the first time since the first inning. Halfway home at Plainsman Park. Tigers playing catch-up. It's 6-1, and Auburn baseball continues in a moment.
When the game is on the line, you want someone you can count on. At Alabama Power, we believe in consistency and having each other's back. It's our game plan to safely deliver the electricity you depend on. We give 100% to achieve 99.9% reliability. Learn how we power a better Alabama at alabamapower.com/reliable. Alabama Power is a proud supporter of the Auburn Tigers.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp. Refreshing. And ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. The 5th inning is presented by Wind Creek Casinos. Auburn trails Vanderbilt 6-1. And the Tigers have Guevara, Snow, and McMurray due up against Cody Bowker. Elevate your game plan to fabulous. Play the hottest games. Win fabulous rewards at Wind Creek Casinos and on the Casinoverse app. Tigers with a run on 4 hits. Bowker has walked 1. No, he's walked 2.
Yeah, Brad, Vanderbilt has a really good bullpen. They got a lot of arms. But right now, you would take your chances with anybody else right now other than Bowker. Bowker's been really good. 4 hits for Auburn.
Yeah.
A couple of those have come with 2 outs. And
it's kind of on brand for what he's done this year.
It is. I mean, and a guy that you don't know much about. So you haven't seen him. You haven't seen him in the past. And so it's a little bit of unknown till you get through that lineup one time.
Bowker goes to work against Guevara. First pitch fastball, inner half, strike 1. Guevara popped out to short his first time.
And since the first inning, he's been able to throw the fastball for a strike, and that's helped him out a whole lot.
The 0-1. Slider fouled off the end of the bat, 0-2.
And that's what it does, though. Then it brings into play you're behind, throw the breaking ball away, and now I mean, I don't know how many 0-2 counts Auburn's had. It feels like it's been a lot today.
Guevara with an open stance from the right side. Here is the 0-2 pitch. Missed away. Tried to get him to chase that sweeper.
But that's when you know you're pitching well, when that's your 0-2 pitch. Because that pitch is fairly close. It's off, but that's a really good 0-2 pitch.
The 1-2. Fastball missed low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. You know, we saw it with McMurray's at bat back in the 3rd inning. Saw it with Fralick earlier. He was behind but battled back. Auburn staying patient.
They've done a good job, yes. They just haven't been able to find a hole. Too many pop-ups early.
2-2. Swing and a fly ball to left. That ball's really well hit. Holcomb goes back. He looks up. It's gone. Eric Guevara with his first home run of the season. Terrific at bat, too. He was down 0-2. He laid off a couple just outside of the zone and then turned on a 2-2 pitch and cranked it out of here.
We were just talking about at bats. You hold off, you don't swing at the bad pitch, and then you wait on a mistake. You got a mistake, you got a hanging breaking ball and did not miss it. And that's what you have to do, but you have to battle and stay in it at bat until you get that mistake pitch.
Ball never broke, did it? Just stayed.
That's what you say on a tee. That was on a tee, and he did miss. That was a long home run.
371 feet. First pitch swinging. Snow fouled it back. He was trying to go back to back. Snow with a double and a run scored in the 3rd. He's been aboard twice today. Has scored a couple of times on the weekend. He swings and grounds one to the second baseman. Davis gloves and throws for the first out. Your point about pop-ups, Jason, the first time through the order, Auburn had 4 pop-ups. The second time through plus Snow, so the next 10 at-bats, 1 pop-up.
Yeah, it's the difference, and much better at-bats.
Yep.
Scored a couple of runs already. And just try somebody else other than the second baseman now. Let's see what happens. Feels like he's had 10 put-outs today. It's probably only 4, but it feels much more than that.
The next pitch is number 75 from Bowker. It's to Cooper McMurray, who takes it for a strike, 0-1. Doing the breaking ball.
Here you go. Shift early. Mm-hmm. You're trailing 6-2.
Pitch to Cooper. Missed low. Tried the same breaking ball. 1-1 to the Auburn first baseman. He has hit into a double play, and he has walked.
This is the patient time. They felt him out pretty good. Now you know what you're going to get.
1-1. Laid off the ball down on top of the plate. 2-1.
This is why it's so valuable to get through a second time and a third time and to see. Now they've seen everything he has to offer. It's just a matter of not swinging at bad pitches and making him throw these strikes.
The 2-1 on the way to McMurray. Swing and a fly ball to right. He got under it a little too much. Humphrey coming on, makes the catch for the second out. Boy, that was the traditional power swing by McMurray, but he just didn't have the same strength behind it. And here's Bub Terrell with 2 outs. Leadoff homer by Guevara in the inning.
And again, we're talking, it's the bottom of the 5th. There's still a long time to go in this game.
Terrell has been on twice. He has doubled. He has singled. He grounds 1 foul past the camera well right side. 0-1 the count. An RBI single in the 3rd, a double into the canyon in the first inning. Bub up in the 3-hole in today's game. Left-handed hitting freshman, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch. And it's 0-2. First time he's seen a 2-strike count today. 2 runs in the 2nd for Vandy, 1 in the 3rd for Auburn, 4 in the 4th for Vanderbilt, 1 here in the 5th for Auburn. 0-2. Swing and a line down the left field line, foul off the net.
Just that swing right there.
Yeah.
that's an impressive swing because I mean, he even the breaking ball he missed on strike 2. He was on the pitch. He just happened to miss it. He wasn't fooled right there. He kind of knew what was coming and fought it off.
0-2. Bowker deals. Swing and a little bouncer to third. Johnston fields, throws wide of the bag. Terrell is safe. He's headed for second, and he's in there standing. Bub Terrell embracing running to first base as fast as possible. And he was chugging down the line. He forced an errant throw from Johnston. Pretty standard ground ball, Jason. He just forced an errant throw up the first base line. And
yeah, I think he knew that I've got to get just a hair quicker here. And when he did, it looked like he was throwing from left field on a play at the plate. I mean, it was almost a whole body throw there. Yeah. And when he did it, he pulled him off the bag.
So an error by Johnston. And a runner is in scoring position with 2 outs. Here is Chase Fralick. Two outs. Runner at second. Pitch to Fralick. Inside, ball 1.
And it's worked out for him, but I don't remember teams playing a general defense where the second baseman is 40 feet.
Yeah, he's in right field.
And
ground ball. Yep, he's going to get another one. And he boots it. Terrell rounds third. Here comes the throw. It hits the mound. Pops up in the air. Terrell scores, and it's 6-3.
It did not pay off that time because the ball hits the lip of the grass.
Yep.
Because he's playing so deep. It has worked for him so far, but that ball hits the lip. It takes a funny hop, bounces away, and Bub never slows down. The hustle above Terrell, key to this inning so far.
Yeah,
it lips him.
And he picked his head up, too.
It did. It did just enough of the hop off the ground. Man, again, the freshman.
Yeah.
The freshman come through for you there. That's a big run.
Fralick at first. Here's Chris Rembert. 6-3 the score. Pitch. Rembert, he fouled it off the end of the bat. Reached out to get it, pulled it foul, 0-1. Rembert is 1 for 2. He's lined out hard to center, and he has singled. Back-to-back errors by the third baseman and second baseman for Vanderbilt, and this is a Vandy team that came in top 10 in the country in fielding percentage.
Not a big swing now.
0-1. Way off the plate, a ball and a strike. That one never close.
We've seen a hanging breaking ball one time this inning. We see another one to make it 6-5.
86 pitches for Bowker, the right-hander.
It becomes more difficult as it keeps adding up.
Fralick at first. Big hole on the right side. They set up inside for Rembert, the 1-1 pitch. Sweeps away and misses outside, 2-1. That's a tough take for the freshman, but he watched it, and now it's 2-1.
Yeah, these guys just continue to have really good at-bats, and again, we eliminate mistake pitches and then hit his mistake, not yours.
2-1 to Rembert with 2 outs on the way. Swing and a little looper. Second baseman over, diving, makes the catch. Sliding catch and a nice one by Jaden Davis on the edge of the right field grass on a bloop by Rembert, and that's the way the inning ends. But Auburn takes advantage of a couple of errors. They get the leadoff homer by Guevara, and then they take advantage of 2 Vanderbilt errors to score a second run in the inning. 1 runner left stranded. We are through 5 now at Plainsman Park, and we've got a 3-run ball game. Vanderbilt 6, Auburn 3. Auburn baseball continues. No, this is the Auburn Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Ford F-Series Highlight Show. I've seen a lot of basketball, and I can tell you that to stay on top, you got to adapt, stay focused, and innovate. That's what wins championships. That's how Ford F-150 and the Ford Super Duty stay at the top of the truck game. For 47 consecutive years, Ford F-Series has been America's #1 selling truck because they deliver what you need to win the day. For the latest offers, go to buyfordnow.com or see your local Ford dealer today. Tell them Coach Pearl sent you.
Based on 1977 to 2023 CY industry reported total sales.
It's that time of year again, Auburn basketball. And as this year's team makes history, you can catch every second of the historic run at Baumhauer's Victory Grill. With 77 TVs, you won't miss a second of Auburn basketball while enjoying our famous wings, cold beer, and of course, gooey fries. And don't forget Tiger Talk on Thursdays throughout the season, live with Coach Bruce Pearl in-house discussing all things Auburn basketball. Located on 2353 Bent Creek Road off of exit 57 on I-85. War Eagle.
(6-3) Vanderbilt as we go to the 6th inning here at Plainsman Park. Rubber game of this 3-game series, and it's been an entertaining one. Now, every time Auburn has scored, Vanderbilt has answered immediately back, and so the Tigers will try to, I say that's really only happened
one time.
One time.
But it was 4 runs.
But it was a 4-run answer to Auburn's 1, so the Tigers will try to answer on the mound here. Alvarez gets the top of the order. 2nd inning for Andreas Alvarez, and the first pitch misses low to Jacob Humphrey. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is your keeping momentum time. You haven't had it all day. Can you keep the little momentum that you got that last inning?
Alvarez retired the side in order in the 5th. Now here in the 6th, Humphrey, Austin, and Johnston. The wind and the delivery. Nope, slider down and away. 2-0.
And you know, get behind to this guy, and it becomes really difficult because he has put good swings on every pitch he's seen almost this weekend.
Humphrey is 1 for 3, tripled off the angled wall a couple innings ago. Flies one here to right. Rembert is back. Now stops, squares up, reaches up, makes a catch. And Auburn gets the leadoff man in the 6th. Conecuh Sausage is the official sausage and hot dog of the Auburn Tigers. Conecuh Sausage, the game day favorite, always great on the grill. Pick up a pack or 2 at your local grocery store or visit the Conecuh gift shop in Evergreen, Alabama. That is off I-65 at exit 96. That exit has a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
And the Conecuh gift shop is
it does.
one of the best. Here's Austin. Pitch misses low, 1 ball, no strikes. Austin is 0 for 3. He's grounded out, struck out, and fouled out to first. The 1-0. Strike at the knees, fastball, 1-1. 94 from the freshman Alvarez. Deep breath, and another, and a third for the right-hander. The 1-1 pitch. Down and in, 2-1.
Yeah, missed with a change there, but he's keeping him off balance. He's got enough pitches to be competitive. He's a starter, even though he's in this relief role.
Yep, they engineered the midweek in order to get to this point. The 2-1 fastball through the whole right side. Got in on the hands and just an other way swing for Austin, and he's got his first hit of the game to right field, a 1-out single.
Brad, now's where you feel like that you put somebody on the move if you're Vandy. This is an opportunity, freshman to freshman. Your leading base stealer at first, a chance to kind of run yourself maybe back into a spot to steal another run back. This is definitely a running opportunity.
Brody Johnston, the batter, RBI single his last time, and Auburn's thinking that way too. They throw to first to try to keep Austin at bay. He has 11 stolen bases this year. He's only been caught twice.
Alvarez has a really good move to first for a right-hander. He has it's an exceptional move to first.
And a quick delivery time to the plate, too. Another throw to first. Close play. Tag applied. Austin back in there with a head-first slide. This is Vanderbilt's last road game until April 4th. Pitch to Johnston. Strike on the outside corner. Slider swept right over the outside edge. 0-1. Vandy hosts Texas A&M next weekend in league play. They got a midweek against Belmont, and then they're at home against Texas A&M. Throw to first. Ooh. If that throw is on the bag, they may have it.
Here's the other thing. I think if you could quick throw again and catch him on a hop like it happened to K. Ballou, because he has a hop when he gets out there.
Yeah.
The other thing is, you rarely see pitch outs anymore. There might be an opportunity in this at bat for Auburn to pitch out.
0-1. Austin's going, and the pitch is fouled away right side. Hit and run. Johnston fouled it. It's 0-2. On the Yellowwood scoreboard, Texas has beaten Mississippi State 5-3 in Starkville, so they win the series.
another 7-inning game coming later today.
Scheduled for 5 o'clock Central Time. So a little more than an hour from now. The 0-2 pitch to Johnston. Austin not going this time, and the pitch is fouled back. 0-2 still to Johnston.
A change up in the zone. It was good enough to keep him off balance, but that's a pitch you'd rather see down just a little bit.
Some other scores, Yellowwood scoreboard. LSU leads Missouri 9-3. They're in the top of the 7th there. It's Arkansas 7, Ole Miss 5, bottom of the 6th in Oxford. Rubber game of that series. Throw to first, close play. Oh, close. Austin just back in time.
As I said, really quick move for a right-hander. He has such quick feet.
Throw to first again, and another close play. Boy, they're making this really close every time.
And it's 0-2.
Yeah.
He's thrown strikes. Again, I said maybe the lead is definitely shortened.
Pitch. Line drive, left field. Terrell back, reaches up, makes the catch. Austin has to retreat to first base. Terrell had a beat on it right off the bat and made the catch.
He made what can be a difficult play look really easy right there because, that ball was hit almost right at him on the line, and he never wavered in his track for the ball.
He's only played a couple of games in left this year, but he looks awfully good out there, doesn't he?
I think you've seen your left fielder for quite a long time to come now because, he does a good job out there.
He played a fly ball off the wall, extreme, just as well as you could play it earlier today, and then track that one. Now 2 are out for Riley Nelson. Another throw to first, this time no tag. It was a high throw. Nelson has a couple of hits today. He's 2 for 3. Pitch, fouled back, wicked swing. And a 93-mile-an-hour fastball. It's 0-1. Austin at first after a 1-out single. They're now 2 down in the inning. Vanderbilt leads 6-3.
So it looks like he's lengthened the lead just a little bit.
Alvarez comes set, fires. Down the middle, strike 2.
At 94.
So back-to-back fastballs to the left-handed hitting first baseman. The cleanup hitter singled in the 3rd, singled in the 4th. He bats here in the 6th. And Auburn goes into the shift against him with 2 strikes and 2 outs. Crowd tries to get behind Alvarez. Throw to first, no tag. We're about an hour away from finding out whether or not your Auburn Tigers are the number 1 overall seed in the NCAA tournament. Big bracket reveal. First things first, the 0-2 pitch. No, he steps off. Tigers trail 6-3. They've been out hit by the Commodores 10-5. Vandy has the game's 2 errors to this point. And now the 0-2 pitch to Nelson. Here it is. Breaking ball, hit foul, right side to the Vandy dugout. Way out in front of him.
I think he did that the last time, too. Yeah. On an 0-2 breaking ball and just dumped it into right field.
Austin at first, 2 outs. Alvarez checks over at first, comes set, and delivers. Runner goes, pitch is grounded to McMurray at first. He'll get it, and that'll be the inning. A ground out by Nelson, inning over. Alvarez, no runs, 1 hit allowed, no errors, 1 stranded for the Commodores. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. 6-3, Vanderbilt on top. Auburn baseball continues in a moment.
I like what I like, and I do what I want.
If what you like is getting the highest payouts, getting the most free play, and finding more of your favorite games all on a spacious upscale gaming floor, then Wind Creek Atmore is your kind of fabulous. No matter what fabulous means to you, you'll find it here. Wind Creek Atmore. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Yellowwood knows that a 5-star backyard is the place to make lasting memories, like roasting marshmallows on a cool fall night. That's it. Turn it nice and slow. Get it toasted all. Oh, no, it's on fire. Oh, you want it on fire. Okay, that's a choice, I guess. Crunchy. For 5-star backyards and the most memorable experiences, Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it.
This is Coach Butch Thompson. Back to more baseball on the Auburn Sports Network.
We head to the bottom of the sixth inning, rather. Cody Bowker is still out there. He's at 87 pitches today. Tigers have gotten to him for 3 runs on 5 hits. Vanderbilt leads the game 6-3 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. And for Auburn, it will be Steele, Fabian, and Ballou, 6, 7, and 8 hitters. Seat Geek. That's the place. That's where you'll find tickets so that you can be a part of all the celebrations this season. Buying tickets, selling tickets. SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the Tigers. Expect the expected with SeatGeek. All right, Lucas Steele. Tough day for the transfer from Samford. He's 0 for 2, couple of strikeouts, but a chance here in the 6th to get it started. Bowker's got him looking and got him swinging today. First pitch, Steele popped him up. Fly ball to center. Austin deals with the wind, makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. Before Derek Fabian bats, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Auburn Sports Network. Here's Derek Fabian. First pitch to him, off speed and inside for ball 1. Fabian has popped out to the catcher. He's flied to right, so he's put it in the air a couple of times today. Pitch. Ground ball to short. Bastine fields head high. Pats throws low, but nabbed over there by Nelson, and very quickly 2 are down. Been a 3-pitch inning so far for Bowker.
And Auburn was able to get the starter out of the game quick in one of these days.
Yep.
But he has now set them back up because he's gone deep. And on the flip side, Auburn now the last 2 days hasn't gone very deep, and so you've had to get into your bullpen a little more.
Here's Kate Ballou.
A little 2 out, nobody on Magic.
He's flied out and grounded out. First pitch to Ballou. Right through there for a strike, going 1.
And he's still 93. That's about where he's been. He has held that velocity pretty well.
Let's check his pitch counts for other games. He's at 92. Pitch off speed and a little bit outside. 1-1 the count. $89 pitches last week against Xavier, his season high, so he's gone beyond that. Throws a strike in there to Ballou. Now it's 1-2. So he surpassed his season high in number of pitches, and also 6 innings last week against Xavier was his high, so he'll tie that if he can get the 3rd out here in the 6th inning. 1-2 pitch. Fly to left side, out of play. Ballou.
Just a couple of extra pitches here. A couple of foul balls. Something like that could mean the difference in him coming back out. Then he's at 94 right now.
Yeah. 2 outs in the 6th. Nobody on. Shift is on. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He works a 1-2-3 6th, and he does it fairly quickly. About less than a 10-pitch inning. 3 up, 3 down goes Auburn in the 6th. We've got 3 innings to go and a 3-run game. 6-3 Vanderbilt on top. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Where were you when this happened?
Denver Jones up the floor. Auburn's ball. Denver drives, going down, puts it up. He didn't get it. Tap up by Rose. It's good. 1.2 seconds. Inbound Jones from behind midcourt for the win. No good. Auburn won it. Auburn won it. Holy cow.
Don't miss the next heart-pounding moment on the Auburn Sports Network.
Since Auburn Bank opened in 1907, we've been tested by world wars, pandemics, and plenty of troubled times. Through it all, we've not only survived, but thrived by staying true to our core values of sound money management and putting our customers first. And just as surely as more challenges will come, we'll meet them the way we always have, with your confidence and our experience. Auburn Bank, champions of you. Member FDIC, online at auburnbank.com.
Vanderbilt 6, Auburn 3 as we go to the 7th. Final on the Yellowwood scoreboard, Auburn softball falls to Texas A&M in their series finale. 3-zip the final there. Well, another competitive weekend for softball. They took an early lead in Friday's opener, and Texas A&M came back to win that game. They've now had a lead in at least half of those conference games. Just tough going for Chris and Kate Malvo first year. Yeah,
you got Texas and Florida the next 2 weekends.
Yeah. But they're building. You can certainly see some things that are improving, and a lot of reason for optimism within that program. Andreas Alvarez misses just a little bit inside against Colin Barzy. Barzy has homered, singled, walked. He's driven in 2 runs today. The catcher out of Naperville, Illinois, 1-0 pitch. Down the middle with a fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Alvarez has given up 1 hit through 2 innings of work. 3rd Auburn pitcher of the day. 6-3 Vanderbilt. Commodores have out hit the Tigers 10-5. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball. Ooh.
Just a hair inside, maybe.
I guess.
We've seen that pitch called a strike at times today.
Maybe the home plate umpire gave up on that pitch a little bit. 2-1 the count. Nobody on, nobody out. Guevara plays close to the line at 3rd. Here's the 2-1. Fastball lined into left center. Terrell got a jump on it, though, and he tracks it down in left center for the first out. Now here's Mac Rose. He was hit by a pitch and scored in the 2nd inning. He's also grounded out and flied to center. First pitch to the left-handed hitting DH from Alvarez is a little bit low. 1-0.
Good pitch. That's a change up in a good location there. Didn't get the swing, but that's a good pitch.
Wide stance and a crouching stance. Rolling the bat handle in his hands. 1-0 pitch. There's a strike. At the knees, 1-1. Got a big brace on his right elbow. Alvarez to the wind. He plants and fires. Breaking ball. Waved at and missed. Good pitch. Had Rose way out in front. Here comes the crowd behind Alvarez. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch on the way. Swing and a miss and a breaking ball. It's in the dirt. Freilich throws him out. 2 away. Well, that breaking ball was kryptonite there for Rose in that at bat.
It was, and you know, you change up fastball, so good sequence, and then 2 really good breaking balls there. And so you showed him 3 different pitches, and all of them were in really good locations.
Now Jaden Davis is the batter. He was the first guy Alvarez faced when he started the 5th inning. He struck out against Alvarez in the 5th. He has also doubled and grounded out today. Davis 1 for 3. First pitch to him, low and outside for ball 1. Auburn on the road for the next 2 series at Kentucky and at Georgia. Vanderbilt home to Texas A&M and Arkansas. There's a fly ball to right. Rembert comes on, makes the catch, and Alvarez works a pretty efficient 7th inning for the Tigers. Vanderbilt retired in order. It is 7th inning stretch time with a score of Vanderbilt 6, Auburn 3. Auburn baseball continues in a moment.
Let's huddle up and make things happen with the only cards for the Plains. The Auburn University Regions Visa Debit Card and prepaid Regions Now Card. They're a win for your wallet and a big war eagle, whether you're purchasing stuff for game day or every day. Want to go all in on confidently showing your Tiger pride? Order your card now at regions.com/go Tigers. Regions, official bank of the SEC. Member FDIC. Terms, conditions, and fees apply.
When the game is on the line, you want someone you can count on. At Alabama Power, we believe in consistency and having each other's back. It's our game plan to safely deliver the electricity you depend on. We give 100% to achieve 99.9% reliability. Learn how we power a better Alabama at alabamapower.com/reliable. Alabama Power is a proud supporter of the Auburn Tigers.
This game recap is presented by Regions Bank. Regions is a proud partner of Auburn University and the official bank of the SEC.
Vanderbilt with 6 runs on 10 hits today. Their starter, Cody Bowker, came in with a sub-2 earned run average and a 125 average against. He's allowed 3 runs on 5 hits. One of those runs unearned. Vandy's defense, which has been stellar all year, has made a couple of errors. And Vanderbilt clinging to a 6-3 lead as Auburn comes to bat in the bottom of the 7th inning. Guevara, who homered his last time up, leads off the bottom of the 7th. Guevara, Snow, and McMurray, the batter. The first 3 due up against Bowker, who has thrown 96 pitches, a season high. There is activity in the Vanderbilt bullpen as we start the inning, and he starts Guevara with a fastball at 92 for strike 1. Our view blocked off. Can't tell who it is throwing for Vanderbilt, but there's activity. First pitch to Guevara, or the 0-1 to Guevara is fouled back, and it's 0-2. Guevara has seen a lot of strikes. Bowker going to try to empty the tank here in the 7th. If he records 1 out, it's his longest outing of the season in terms of innings. He's already surpassed his pitch count high for the year. 0-2 to Guevara. Upstairs, a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, if you're Auburn right now, the one thing you want to do is get him out of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been really good.
3 innings to go offensively, down 3. Wind blowing out to left. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He waved at that slider down and away. 1 away in the 7th. "98 pitches. TV has him with 99. Either way, he's closing in on.
Either way, it's
100.
It's a lot
Yep.
for opening weekend of SEC play. But he looks still
He looks
really
good.
at ease.
Eric Snow has walked, doubled, grounded out. First pitch. Swing and a fly ball to center. Austin, all the way to the track, makes the catch. Tell you what else Auburn has done these last 2 innings, Jason. They've swung early.
Absolutely. And you're trying to get this guy out of the game, and they're extending the game for him by swinging at early pitches, especially down. You got to have base runners. And base runners means taking pitches, trying to work walks, some of those things, and they have been the opposite of that.
The last 5 outs, he's thrown 12 pitches to get them.
That's not what we've seen this team do for two plus games this weekend.
Cooper McMurray, 0 for 2. He has walked today. He takes a ball outside, 1-0. Big hole on the left side, not a full shift, but they play him to pull significantly. 1-0, misses down and out. 2 balls, no strikes.
Go this inning, get Bub to the plate. See if you can get another swing and keep a little momentum going and put some pressure on right here. He hadn't had any pressure in the last couple of innings.
If you get Bub up here, it'll be with somebody on base. 2-0 pitch, fouled back. 2-1. And now the full shift goes on as they bring Johnston over from third to where the second baseman normally plays. And they put Davis in shallow right field. Bastine in his normal spot at short. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Nobody on, 7th inning. Tigers trail 6-3. Pitch to McMurray. Looped swing, left side foul beyond the Tiger Terrace. And it's 2-2. (6-3) our score. Long look in by Bowker. He's trying to get through the seventh. His 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Foul pass first. First bounce or two were in fair territory, and then it crossed the line before it crossed the bag. So it's still 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's gonna be tough to get one down the first baseline. He's only 5 or 6 feet right there. If you're gonna do it, it's gonna have to be a line drive.
Yep. 2-2 to Cooper McMurray. Bowker to the wind, to the plate. Ground ball to the third baseman who's playing at second. Johnston throws him out and the inning is over, and they get Bowker through the seventh. Tigers go in order for a second consecutive inning. He's retired 7 in a row. We're through 7. It's still 6-3 Vanderbilt. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Hip pain is not to be taken lightly. It could be a sign of hip impingement. If pain, stiffness, or limping persists, see a hip specialist at the orthopedic clinic. Treatment includes non-surgical options, but if surgery is needed, minimally invasive arthroscopic hip surgery is only available locally at the orthopedic clinic. Don't wait. Schedule an examination today. Call for an appointment, 334-749-8303, or visit theorthoclinic.com.
Big eating in Auburn and Opelika means Big Mike's Steakhouse, famous for high-quality steaks cooked to perfection on an open-fire grill served in a relaxed, rustic atmosphere. It's happy hour at Big Mike's every Wednesday and Thursday from 4 to 6 and half off select appetizers, draft beer, and well drinks. And don't forget, a Big Mike's gift card will always be the perfect gift for Big City Steak in your hometown. It's Big Mike's Steakhouse in Auburn at Shigjordan Parkway and Wire Road.
All right, we go to the top of the 8th inning. Vanderbilt will have numbers 8, 9, and 1 due up. Vastine, Holcomb, and Humphrey against Andreas Alvarez, who's given up 1 hit in 3 innings for the Tigers out of the bullpen. He's done a good job of stabilizing things. But Vandy leads it 6-3, and the day appears to be done for Cody Bowker. He is getting all the love from the dugout.
And deservedly so. Only 4 strikeouts, but he has kept Auburn off balance. Auburn's put the ball in play, but a lot of fly balls today and a lot of ground balls to the right side, and he has done his job. And now if you're Auburn, can you get back to the dugout and have 6 outs against somebody else?
Vastine leads it off. Alvarez starts him with a pitch that missed low for ball 1. Vastine is driven in 2 today, a sacrifice fly, a solo homer. He's also grounded out to short. Left-handed hitting shortstop. The wind from Alvarez and the pitch. That's line to center. Ballou started back, now squares up and makes the catch. 1 down. Here's Braden Holcomb. He's 1 for 2 with a homer and a ground out. He's also walked. 3 walks the last 2 days in the series. Glad you're with us today on Auburn Sports Network affiliates throughout Alabama. We appreciate our stations that bring you Auburn baseball. Not every affiliate carries baseball, so we are thankful for the ones that do. The first pitch is low. 1 ball, no strikes. Make sure you thank them as well. A couple of ways you can do that. You can give them a call and thank them directly, or you can buy stuff from their sponsors.
There you go.
That'll ensure it continues too. Here's the 1-0. A little bit outside. 2 balls, no strikes to Holcomb.
Yeah, let's be careful here. It's a guy that has some power, even though he's sitting in the 9 hole. It's a big guy back there. You don't want to groove one here. And
2-0. Fastball, strike. 2-1.
He got one at the bottom of the zone.
Yeah, Freilich. I think Freilich stole one
He
there.
did.
Yeah, that was a little low. But Tigers will take it. 2 balls and a strike.
You make it pay off now.
Yeah, nobody on, 1 out. Alvarez rocks and fires. Breaking ball and a beauty for strike 2. 44 pitches for Alvarez, 30 strikes to this point. 2-2 the count to Holcomb. The wind in the delivery. Fastball fouled away.
At 94.
Yeah.
So that fastball velocity is still there. Getting that ride on that fastball. And now, he hadn't been able to throw the change for a strike, but this is a great change-up count right here at 2-2. You just showed him the fastball. If you can throw that thing down in the zone, I think you get a strikeout if you can locate it right here.
Alvarez looks home and now deals. Threw him a curveball that stayed high. And the count's full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Auburn pitchers have 3 strikeouts today. Alvarez has 2 of them. The freshman fires again. And it's lined. Guevara picks it on a short hop at third and throws out Holcomb. What a play by Eric Guevara at third base. His second fine play of the day at third.
The glove has been really good for Guevara. I mean, that one's one where you have to take that chance. There's not much else you can do. He had to play it to the side. He had to play it on a short hop, but great hands and was under control, made an easy throw.
Back to the top of the order, Jacob Humphrey, his 5th plate appearance of the day. He's 1 for 4. First pitch off speed in there, maybe a changeup for a strike.
I think that's the change right there. And then that sets up the fastball. And again, Humphrey's been really good.
Humphrey tripled and scored in the 4th. He has 3 fly ball outs otherwise. And he flies this one to right. Rembert goes back, still going, slows up near the track, makes the catch. 4 innings of relief work for Andreas Alvarez. 1 hit allowed. And he's retired 9 in a row. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Still 6-3 Vanderbilt. Auburn baseball continues in a moment.
I like what I like, and I do what I want.
If what you like is getting the highest payouts, getting the most free play, and finding more of your favorite games all on a spacious upscale gaming floor, then Wind Creek Atmore is your kind of fabulous. No matter what fabulous means to you, you'll find it here. Wind Creek Atmore. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
The passion, the tradition, the rivalries. SiriusXM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered. On SEC Radio, there is complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along on the SiriusXM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of SiriusXM free. Subscribe now. See offer details at SiriusXM.com/SEC Sports.
Back to Plains and Park for more Auburn baseball against Vanderbilt.
We go to the bottom of the 8th inning, and left-hander Matthew Shorey is into the game on a pepper tree pitching change for the Commodores. For a new level of taste, Tiger fans know it's got to be Pepper Tree. For the best wine selection, the finest cuts of meat, visit Pepper Tree in Auburn or Montgomery. Online at stakes.wine.com. Freshman Matthew Shorey, 6'2", 176. He is a Nashville native out of Father Ryan High School. And he pitched here Friday in the series opener. 1 inning, faced 3 batters, got them all out for the year. Shorey is 1-0 with a 6.75 earned run average. 7 appearances, 6 2/3 innings, 3 hits, 5 runs, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts. He has given up 2 doubles and a homer. So all 3 hits he's allowed have been extra base hits. Teams, though, batting just 130 against Matthew Shorey. The lefty on after the right-hander Bowker. 7 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts.
I think we've seen so far for Vanderbilt, also a new left fielder, by the way, Brad. But we've seen this from Vandy. I think he's in for 2 batters.
Okay.
I think this is a 2-batter outing for him with the lefties coming up. And then you have Rembert, switch hitter, and Fabian. I think this is strictly to try to get the 2 left-handers out right here.
J.D. Rogers is the new left fielder for Vanderbilt. Yeah, you have Terrell, Freilich.
And then it's switch
Rembert.
righty-righty. I think this is two batters. We've seen them go righty-lefty. They did it a bunch yesterday.
Yeah.
I think that's what we're going to see here.
And they can afford to do that. They have a few more pieces now
you
because
only have to get 6 outs.
Yeah, Bowker went 7. First pitch to Terrell is fouled off left side. 0-1 to Bub. He's had a terrific day. Officially 2 for 3, but he's been on base 3 times. He has singled, he has doubled, he has reached on an error. Bub has driven in a run and scored a run today.
Can you stay in on the breaking ball?
0-1 pitch. There's a called strike. It's 0-2. Got that sidearm motion from the lefty. Tough to deal with.
Tough to lefties. Yeah, you just have to stay in and choke up and slap it.
0-2 pitch. Little grounder to third. Johnston fields and throws out Terrell for the out. 1 away in the home half of the 8th. Auburn baseball brought to you in part by East Alabama Health. Their team of first responders are here at Plainsman Park providing first aid care today. They do that at every Auburn Athletics home event. Here's Chase Freilich.
Brad, again, I go back to it. There's 1 out, nobody on. You're down 3, and they shifting you right out of the gate.
Freilich takes a strike, 0-1.
I think you have to try to bunt here. You got to have base runners.
Pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-2. He has come out throwing nothing but strikes.
And again, this is a difficult lefty-lefty matchup, and they're giving you a single if you can just get it. And it's now so too. You got to put it in play.
Pitch home. Swinging a line drive into left field. That's down for a base hit.
Didn't matter.
Opposite field single for Chase Freilich with 1 out. First hit allowed by Shorey this weekend. Only the 4th hit he's allowed this year in now his 8th appearance.
Yeah.
Now let's see if Tim Corbin pops out of that Auburn or the Vanderbilt dugout.
Looks like he's staying back. I'm a little surprised. Nope, never mind. Here he comes. That's what I thought. It was a 2-batter.
You called it. It'll be a right-hander who comes on. And Vanderbilt will make another pitching change here. The 2 batters Shorey was called on. He got one of them out, gave up a single to Freilich. Chris Rembert will face a new pitcher. He is jogging in right now as Vanderbilt makes another Pepper Tree pitching change.
Strike out ants, termites, and other pests with a call to Cook's Pest Control. Cook's proven pest control methods and superior termite control system keep your home safe and are backed by a 110% satisfaction guarantee. As the weather gets warmer, your spring cleaning isn't done until you call the official pest control partner of the Auburn Tigers, Cook's Pest Control.
Looky, 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 here comes Cookie, Cook's Pest Control.
Pepper Tree pitching change for Vanderbilt. They call on Brennan Seiber, number 34, Seiber, Seiber, 6'5", 228, a sophomore out of Newport Beach, California. He's a right-hander. First time we've gotten a look at Seiber this weekend. He is 1-0 in 7 appearances, 6 in relief, a 1.64 earned run average. In 11 innings, he's given up 6 hits, 2 runs. He's walked 5 and struck out 16. He has thrown 3 wild pitches and has hit 2 batters. Teams are batting 171 against Brennan Seiber.
Yeah, it feels like that's the strength of this team, is the number of quality arms they can go to. And Tim Corbin, to his credit, has done a great job of going, hey, look, we're going to go 1 for 1. Well, yeah. They've used them. And so this is a guy that looks like overhand slider, kind of that old slurve look a little bit. And I think this could be a good matchup for Lucas Steele, though, because he's a switch hitter. He'll still be batting from the left side.
Yeah. Rembert's got to get him first, though.
Yes.
And Rembert, a right-handed batter who is 1 for 3 today, a single, a line out to center, and a pop-up to second.
Yep. And again, it's going to be swinging at strikes. This they've seen similar stuff here, but it's that's going to be that hard overhand. Can you stay away from the breaking ball that's down and away?
Shadows, as the afternoon has gone on here, shadows start to creep over the right side of the ballpark. First base is in shadows, a chunk of right field, and now the shadow slicing the right-handed batter's box in half. The left-handed box is in the shadows. Here's Rembert, first pitch to him. Hit him! So Rembert is hit by the first pitch thrown by Seibert, and just like that, the tying run comes to the plate here in the 8th.
Sorry for Chris, but I'll take that. I'll take that outcome. If you're going to get hit,
him on the,
you're going to hit. That's about as good a spot as you can get hit.
That's a pretty meaty spot, isn't it?
If you know what we're talking about.
Yep.
Now, if you're Auburn, here's what I was wondering here. I know Freilich runs pretty well, so you can leave him there. I was wondering if you might consider pinch running. You got Cale Strickland to go from a defensive standpoint here. Not going there, but I was wondering if you might try to do some of that here.
All right, here is Lucas Steele. He is 0 for 3. A couple of strikeouts and a flyout. That was against Bowker. And now Tim Corbin is out. Is he going to make another change?
Yes, he is.
Now, this is interesting. If it's a lefty, you turn Steele around.
Yeah, he's fine.
Where he doubled and homered yesterday from the right side.
I think he just didn't like that he hit the guy with one pitch, and now we're going to somebody else.
How about that? Tim Corbin is out. He's going to make a change. All that warming up, and you throw one pitch, and the day is over. So,
they're looking out there, but they've already tapped him. So,
yeah. Corbin is the guy that makes
somebody's
got
to go, though. That's the thing, because they're just giving him extra time to throw warm-up pitches is what we're doing.
Yeah, so the home plate umpire, Christopher Griffith, finally goes out there.
He gets all the way there, and he's going to raise his hand.
Yeah, moves along, we think. And,
yes.
Yeah, there's the signal given. All right. It is a right-hander. And let's see who this is. It is England Bryan, who pitched in yesterday's game. Bryan threw 24 pitches in yesterday's game, walked a couple of batters, and they go to the right.
This is the freshman coming back again, right?
That's correct. So he's back out there a second straight day. We'll step away again. Another Pepper Tree pitching change for Vanderbilt in the 8th.
Welcome back to the Ford F-Series Highlight Show. I've seen a lot of basketball, and I can tell you that to stay on top, you got to adapt, stay focused, and innovate. That's what wins championships. That's how Ford F-150 and the Ford Super Duty stay at the top of the truck game. For 47 consecutive years, Ford F-Series has been America's #1 selling truck because they deliver what you need to win the day.
Michigan
For the
beat
latest
Wisconsin.
offers, go to buyfordnow.com or see your local Ford dealer today. Tell them Coach Pearl sent you.
Based on 1977 to 2023 CY industry reported total sales.
England Bryan pitched yesterday for Vanderbilt. He's a big, tall, strong right-hander. Wears number 99. He looks taller. I'm sorry. He looks taller than 6'1", 231, but that's what he is. Freshman out of Hillsborough, Tennessee. Right-hander. Came on yesterday in the 6th inning. Struck out Fabian. Got a ground out from Ballou, and then walked Freilich and Rembert back-to-back, and he was out of the ball game. For the year, no record, 6 appearances, a 6.35 earned run average, 5 2/3 innings, 4 hits, 5 walks, 5 runs, 9 strikeouts. He's given up a double and 2 home runs. He's thrown 1 wild pitch, and he's balked once. Teams are batting 200 against England Bryan. And this is a big spot in the game, Jason. We'll see if Auburn can take advantage of a freshman who's coming back a day after throwing 24 pitches here yesterday.
Correct. I mean, so you're Auburn. You've now seen him.
Yeah.
So you know what he throws. And, man, how do you respond to second day? I mean, it's a big spot for a freshman to come in. Lucas Steele's a guy that has been swinging it pretty well. Pretty good guy to have up if you're Auburn.
He certainly did yesterday. Had a huge day yesterday. Yep. 3 hits, homer, single, double, 4 RBIs. That Auburn dugout is alive and lively. The crowd at Plainsman Park joining in. Tying run at the plate with 1 out in the 8th inning. It's Lucas Steele, who's 0 for 3 today. A couple of strikeouts and a fly to center for Steele, all from the left side, and he bats lefty again against the righty Bryan. First pitch. Swing and a line drive left field. It's down. It is down. Runners had to hold up to make sure it would be down. Steele singles to left. Bases are loaded with 1 out for Derek Fabian.
And if you're afraid like that, you have to hold up.
Yep.
You can't get doubled off. So you're not going to score on that play. Good job of seeing it down. And now Derek Fabian up. He's been about as good as you've had. I wonder if they're thinking about either a pinch runner. Surely it's not a pinch hitter. I think it's a pinch runner for Steele.
Yep, they'll run for Steele. Is it Cole Edwards again?
It is, yes.
Yep. All right, so Edwards will run it first. Steele is the DH. Now exits the game, and Edwards is running at first. He represents the tying run. Derek Fabian at the plate. First pitch to him, big swing and a miss at a fastball. It was down 96.
96 and down. That's a tough pitch.
Cade Ballou waits on deck.
Here's your opportunity again if you're Fabian. You see it in, and you got a lot of room in the right side here.
Tied for the team lead in RBIs, takes a ball low. 1-1 the count. Umpire in the shadows. Lower half of Fabian in the shadows. Pitcher in the sun. Tiger at every base with one out. Brian delivers. Missed outside. It's 2-1. He walked 2 yesterday. He's given up as many walks as he has hits.
Here's something for me to watch. Watch if he pauses. He's really quick, and let's see if he pauses. He's going to get a little pretty fast here at times.
2-1. High fly ball foul onto the parking deck. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cade Ballou is on deck.
It's easy to get amped up and forget to do the little things here. Your Fabian, just stay small right here.
2-2 pitch to Fabian. Swing and a miss. He got him 2 down in the inning. And it'll be up to Cade Ballou.
I won't be surprised if we see another pitching change here.
I'm with you. Cade, a lefty. Fabian just swung over the top of the fastball.
And here he comes again.
Ballou announced, and so here's Corbin. We'll get another pitching change for Vanderbilt. They'll bring in their 4th pitcher of the inning. A lefty to face Cade Ballou, so England Bryan gives up a single to Steele, strikes out Fabian, and they play the matchups. Another lefty on his way in for Vanderbilt.
Is this the closer from yesterday?
Well, let's see. It was Miller Green. And it may very well be. If it's 90,
it's him.
Yep, it's him.
He brought him back after 3 innings yesterday.
After 3 innings yesterday and 34 pitches, Green is back out there on this Pepper Tree pitching change.
Strike out ants, termites, and other pests with a call to Cook's Pest Control. Cook's proven pest control methods and superior termite control system keep your home safe and are backed by a 110% satisfaction guarantee. As the weather gets warmer, your spring cleaning isn't done until you call the official pest control partner of the Auburn Tigers, Cook's Pest Control.
Looky, 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 here comes Cookie, Cook's Pest Control.
Miller Green, number 90, back on there for Vanderbilt. 6'5", 230 out of Nashville, sophomore lefty. He threw 34 pitches yesterday in 2 2/3 innings, gave up 2 hits, struck out 2, faced 10 batters. So he faced everybody that he'll see here today, yesterday, in that outing. For the year, Green has 4 saves, 5 appearances, an earned run average of 1 flat, 9 innings, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 walk, 11 strikeouts, 2 doubles and a homer allowed, 1 wild pitch. Team's batting 156 against Miller Green. He'll face Cade Ballou with 2 outs and the bases loaded. Cade does not have a hit with the bases loaded this season. What a time it would be for his first. 6-3. Vanderbilt leads in the bottom of the 8th inning. Tigers have loaded the bases against the Vanderbilt bullpen, and they're trying to keep it going against their closer, who is pitching for the 2nd time in as many days.
Yeah, if you're Cade here, It's stay in, opposite way, see the ball down, see it deep, because we've seen a lot of breaking ball, a lot of change-ups, a lot of rollovers right here. Cade is plenty strong enough to hit the ball into the gap. Heck, he's plenty strong enough to hit the ball out of here the other way. But you got to see it deep from that lefty, because he's going to give you a look of trying to run it in and then a cross sweeping breaking ball. The one thing about Cade stays in there and he gets hit by a lot of pitches too.
First pitch from Green. Swing and a miss at a fastball that was low. 0-1.
Yeah, you got to swing at strikes, and that's it. You got to make him throw you strikes, and now you got to stay back on the breaking ball, hit it the other way.
0-1 the count. Tiger at every base. The pitch. Called strike 2 on the inside corner.
2-strike battle. Yeah, you got to put it in play somewhere.
Fralick at third, Rembert at second, Edwards at first. The 0-2 pitch from Green. Here it is. Lifted in the air left side. Long run, foul territory. Players give chase. Nobody gets there. It falls on the brown turf in foul ground, and we'll come back and do it again. Ballou reached down, protected the plate with 2 strikes. And everybody goes back to their spot. We do it again. 6-3 Vanderbilt. Fans from both sides getting behind their guys. Another 0-2 pitch to Ballou. Here it is. Fly ball, right field, deep, Ballou, grand slam! Tigers lead! He crushed it! Auburn 7, Vanderbilt 6. Holy cow. And this place is up for grabs right now. Everybody on their feet. And that'll be all for Miller Green.
Man, we talked about it. You've seen a guy yesterday. They saw everything he had. 0-2 pitch, and he waits on it right down the middle.
Baby, that was thigh high.
Right down the middle.
Down the middle.
The second day, you're pushing buttons, and it felt like an unneeded push of a button there by Tim Corbin. And, man, Cade Ballou made him play. And, man, so deserving to see that guy have that swing.
Wow.
And crushed, no doubt.
Boy, you're not kidding. That was over the back 40.
No doubt.
Another Pepper Tree pitching change for Vanderbilt. We'll get our heart rate down and catch our breath. Step away again for 30 seconds. Vandy makes another Pepper Tree pitching change.
Welcome back to the Ford F-Series Highlight Show. I've seen a lot of basketball, and I can tell you that to stay on top, you got to adapt, stay focused, and innovate. That's what wins championships. That's how Ford F-150 and the Ford Super Duty stay at the top of the truck game. For 47 consecutive years, Ford F-Series has been America's #1 selling truck because they deliver what you need to win the day. For the latest offers, go to buyfordnow.com or see your local Ford dealer today. Tell them Coach Pearl sent you.
Based on 1977 to 2023 CY industry reported total sales.
This place ain't quieting down anytime soon. It is absolutely jumping, and with good reason. Cade Ballou has just hit a grand slam to right to give Auburn the lead 7-6 with 2 outs in the 8th inning. And the new pitcher for Vanderbilt is number 39, Connor Fennell. Fennell, 6'1", 168, and a sophomore from Londonderry, New Hampshire. The right-hander makes his weekend debut. He is 2-0 in 4 appearances this year, 5 1/3 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 13 strikeouts. Team's batting just 118 against Connor Fennell. The right-hander is on. He will face Eric Guevara. The inning started. Bub Terrell grounded out to third. Then Fralick with a 2-strike single to left. Rembert hit by a pitch. Steele, single. Fabian struck out, and Cade Ballou homered to right. Now here's Eric Guevara, the pitch. Right through there for a strike, 0-1.
And oftentimes when you see this, you see a guy come out and go, man, I got to throw strikes. And you can see another one.
Yeah, pitch. Popped up.
That may be trouble.
Right side, second baseman is back, dealing with the wind and the sun. He makes the catch, and that's out number 3. But listen to the round of applause for this crowd as Auburn gets ready to go out defensively, and the Tigers will go to the bullpen to try to slam the door and earn a victory on the first weekend of SEC play. 4 runs in the inning, the big blast. Cade Ballou's grand slam home run, 1 of 3 hits in the inning. No errors, nobody left. We go to the 9th. Tigers 3 outs away from a win. It's 7-6. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Hey, batter. Spring is in full swing on the Plains for Auburn softball and baseball. Lock in your seats today for J.B. Moore Field and Plainsman Park on AUBTix.com. Single game tickets start at only $12 and $15, with other ticket packages available for everyone in the Auburn family. Check out all the fun promotions and giveaways we have planned this season and head to AUBTix.com or click tickets in the Auburn Athletics app to get yours today. War Eagle.
When the game is on the line, you want someone you can count on. At Alabama Power, we believe in consistency and having each other's back. It's our game plan to safely deliver the electricity you depend on. We give 100% to achieve 99.9% reliability. Learn how we power a better Alabama at alabamapower.com/reliable. Alabama Power is a proud supporter of the Auburn Tigers.
Three outs to go. Cade Ballou, a grand slam in the bottom of the 8th, changed the complexion of this game, and that's why you keep battling. That's why you keep fighting. That's why you don't give up anything. 2 out base hits, hit batters, every single at bat, a fight, and now you got to fight for 3 more outs, and Auburn has called on Ryan Hetzler to try to nail this thing down. Hetzler, the transfer from Cal Baptist, sophomore, 5'11", 176. Hetzler, 5 appearances, no record, no ERA, 5 innings, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 5 strikeouts. Teams batting .063 against Ryan Hetzler. Alvarez was dynamic, 4 innings out of the bullpen. First pitch fouled back, 0-1. It's R.J. Austin, Brody Johnston, and Riley Nelson for Vanderbilt, 3 of their top hitters that you're going to have to get through in the 9th to get the win. Righty-righty matchup to start things in the 9th. 7-6 Auburn. Pitch low and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Auburn has won 7 series in a row dating back to 6 series in a row dating back to last season. 1-1. Fastball fouled away right side. It's 1-2. Hetzler was the closer for Cal Baptist a year ago, and he's trying to close this one out for Auburn today. Here comes the crowd with 2 strikes. Austin stands back in the shadows around home plate. Hetzler from the sun, 1-2, missed down and away, spun a slider up there. Austin just watched it, and it's 2-2. The right-hander, glove up to his face, to the wind, 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, he got him with a slider. 1 away in the 9th. And here's Brody Johnston. Johnston is 1 for 4, an RBI single and a run scored in the 4th inning. First pitch to the right-handed hitting third baseman is low, and it's 1-0. Vanderbilt got 2 in the 2nd and 4 in the fourth. The pitch low, 2-0 the count to Johnston. Vandy has hit 3 solo homers today. The 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss at a slider, 2-1. Johnston was just eager there. That was off the plate. 7-6, Tigers lead. The 2-1. Swing and a miss again, 2-2. That slider has been lethal. Bet he dials it up again. The 2-2 from Hetzler. Check swing. Did he go? Yeah, ring him up. 2 away. And the last chance for Vanderbilt is Riley Nelson. Boy, Johnston is still barking at Christopher Griffith as he gets to the Vandy dugout. Well, they had to have an assistant come and get him. No matter now, Riley Nelson stands in, left-handed hitting first baseman. First pitch, low, 1-0. Nelson has 2 hits today, singled in the third, singled in the fourth. He's also popped out, grounded to first. 371 his average on the year. 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball fouled off into the Vandy dugout, 1-1. Two outs, top of the ninth. Tigers looking for one more out to win the series. 1-1. Foul ball at the plate, 1-2. Listen to the crowd now. Everybody to their feet. Hetzler waits for Nelson to step back in. 2 outs. The 1-2 pitch. Low, 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's a good take by Nelson. He knew the slider was coming. He may have to throw him a fastball here, maybe a change. Or maybe buries a slider on the back foot and gets a swing and miss. The pitch. Foul ball, he stayed alive. Threw him a fastball on the inside corner. Nelson hanging tough. 3rd best average on the team. Nobody on, 2 outs, top of the 9th inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tigers trying to preserve a 7-6 win. Hetzler winds, fires. Just missed outside. Baby Hetzler wanted it. Did not get the call on the outside corner. So now the count is full. Colin Barzy hoping for a chance to hit next. Hetzler trying to slam the door. The pitch. Called strike 3. Tigers win. Hetzler strikes out the side in the 9th. And Auburn celebrates a series win on opening weekend of conference play. Tigers 7, Commodores 6. Auburn baseball continues in a moment.
If your day sounds like we need the report ASAP, you deserve Modelo. If you've persevered through, you deserve this rich golden lager with a crisp but refreshing taste. Or if you overcame.
2 more reps, 2 more.